side they stick together to uphold the Magpie's name. See the barricades are shouting as all barricades should. Oh, the premiership's a cakewalk for the good old Collingwood. Shouting as all barricades should. Oh, the premiership's a cakewalk for the good old Collingwood.
G'day everyone, welcome back to another live watch along on the channel. Lions and the Pies, Grand Final Rematch. And 𝐓𝐡𝐞 both teams winless so far in 2024. Now, as I said in the tipping video, to be fair, both teams have actually played quite tricky opponents, but bloody hell. These were the two top teams heading into this year, and you'd felt they'd come a knocking again, but really slow starts from both sides, and here we are. Whoever loses this game moves to either 0-4 or 0-3, and season could be in a potential bit of jeopardy. So, yeah, really could go either way tonight, but obviously the favourable margin and the favourable tip heading into this game for sure is Brisbane. I think from watching both sides, I mean, both sides have played pretty poorly, but we all know Brisbane at home, very good side usually, so you know, you probably back them to bounce back here, but you never know with Collingwood too. They can definitely bounce back as well. I mean, I've been saying they'll bounce back every week now. Apart from the opening round, I did tip GWS in that one, but yeah, no, they've been very poor too. But Brisbane off the back of the bye, and I think they'll be heading into this one a bit more rejuvenated than Collingwood for sure. So hopefully everyone's going well for your Thursday night. Easter weekend coming up, of course. So we've got, what, 5 days of footy? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep, we've got 5 days. So quite a bit of football on the cards over the next, half a week or so, which is absolutely beautiful. So for the streams this week, I'll stream this game, of course, as I am now, no shit. And then, yeah, Saturday I'll do the Melbourne and Port, and then obviously Sunday, 𝐬𝐻𝐿𝑎𝐻𝑖es play the Tigers, so I'll get on that one too. But around 7 or 6 minutes or so until the first bounce. Hopefully everybody in chat's going well. Ian, L, Cal, Lucas, Legend Fire, Valiant, Mighty Blues, Graz. Hopefully everybody's going well. Random Goat as well. One of these teams are finally getting a win today, barring a draw, although that would be funny. Yeah, I've actually been seeing across the internet a bit, people have been saying, imagine this game's a draw, and I think it could be a draw. I mean, it'd be very fitting, because both teams have been very ordinary. And how about last year's game between both grand finalists? Not the first one, no, that's when Geelong pumped us by about 90 points. The second one, at the SCG, when it was a draw, it's such a fitting result, because both teams were pretty poor that night. But could that be on the cards? Potentially. But no, I think when you look at Brisbane, look at their first half against the Blues in opening round. That was, that's just their best footy right there. So if they can replicate that somewhat, really get a jump on Collingwood, then you'd expect Brisbane to win here. And they're one of the top turnover sides in the comp. And Collingwood have been struggling, when turning the ball over and defensive, especially defending the turnover too. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's no easy tip necessarily for Brisbane because they have been ordinary as well, so should be interesting. Marshall, thanks for subscribing, my friend. 0-0 draw here, says Mighty Blues. Lions by 31 points. Pies look too bad for me. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's probably many people's look into the Pies, but yeah, no, Brisbane off the bye. I mean, to be fair, usually when teams come off the bye, it doesn't really, getting results-wise, doesn't really necessarily mean they'll win. Usually when teams come off the bye, they usually struggle a bit. But it's early in the season, so it's much different to mid-season, so we'll see. Is that a University of Oregon shirt? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Not bad at all. Pretty nice T-shirt. The old University of Oregon. I don't really have a team in college American football, but, I get around them all. No, I've not seen the Drake League MOB, mate. Not too sure what you're talking about. But, of course, 𝐓𝐿𝐼 𝐞 comes back into the side, which is huge for Brisbane. We'll have a look at the teams. They were struggling without him last time out. You could just see, he's so important on winning the footy out of the middle. And, it's like they lost an important component of their midfield when they got smashed by Fremantle's midfield 2 weeks ago. So he's a big in. Jack Crisp, how about this, eh? Jack Crisp is the sub. This man hasn't skipped a beat in years, and he is the sub. So, yeah, they're really swinging the axe a bit. Craig McRae, Starbottom, he's dropped. It says managed, but he's dropped. Markov dropped. Hoskin Elliott comes back in. John Noble's into the team. So, Finn McRae finally gets his start, and he's actually named on the ball. How about that? And then Jack Payne, Darcy Fort, and 𝐓𝐿𝐼 𝐞 come back in. So, Jack Payne returns to the side. Darcy Fort as well. For a bit of ruck cover, and Kai Loman's going to be the sub tonight for Brisbane. Yeah, no, hopefully it's a good quality game though. High scoring, that'd be nice. It's still two quality sides, just really both teams out of form. For sure. Yeah, no worries at all, Marshall, mate. Like that McRae. Yeah, exactly, Dominic. It's going to be good, mate. Because when he's come on as the sub, he's actually made some good impact. He's gotten, some good amount of numbers and everything. Good amount of stats, too. Root for Tennessee State University. LSU and college sports. Yeah, fair enough. LSU's, obviously, Louisiana. I mean, I probably should support LSU because I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. But, I really don't have a team. Obviously, Michael Dixon, the American punter, he went to Texas. What other Aussies are there? I think he's really the only significant Aussie that went to a college. Because, Jordan Melita, the offensive tackle for the Eagles, never went to college. He got picked up through the international program, whatever it's called, the International Pathways or something. Nick Dacos going to be running off half back. I've been wanting that for bloody ages. Yeah, I think it'll be good. No Jack Crisp too, so see how he goes there. Hopefully going well, Amber. I'm back in the lines for the point. I rode in chalk on my driveway. Go Brisbane. And hopefully going well, 𝐓𝐿𝐼. both had good opposition, to be honest, but expecting more from the defending. Yeah, that's exactly right, Cal, mate. I think people aren't really looking at it enough. Like, Collingwood and Brisbane are versus some pretty good opponents. Like, Fremantle, coming into this year, maybe they're not rated as highly as like GWS and Sydney, but they're still a hard team at Optus, especially from a Brisbane point of view, because they're never really that great in Perth against Fremantle. Like, they only beat them by a kick last year, so that was always going to be a tough game. And then, Carlton's a tricky side. They really should have won that, to be honest. And then, obviously, when you look at Collingwood, they versed the Saints that are definitely up and about this year. And then GWS and Sydney, which are going to be tough teams this year. So, they have versed some good sides. So, I'm hoping for at least a quality game tonight, for sure.
Welcome back to Thursday night footy on Fox. A huge game. Collingwood and Brisbane, the traditional East defence clash. This one has so many layers, so many storylines.
But yeah, 5 out of 9 in the tips last week. Started off Thursday and Friday getting both games wrong, so hopefully I can have a better start tonight. Tips have been a little bit up and down. But there's always an upset or two each round. It's just hard to choose which one to pick. Who's going to get the upset? Could be Adelaide. I wouldn't say Collingwood would be the upset tonight. But picking the non-favourite. Could even be Richmond on Sunday. Who knows? Surprised when I found out other countries don't go college sports like United States does. What about middle high school? Do you compete in trying to do those crazy me? Well, I think with sports here, it's a lot less layered. Like, a good example. First off, college football and college basketball in America is massive. Like, in fact, I'd probably say it's even bigger than the actual NFL. It's really big over there. So, the pathway to the big leagues is a lot more layered. Because, when you're a rookie in the NFL, you're like 21 to 24 years old. Some players drop out early and go to the NFL earlier and all that whatnot. Freshmen and all that crap. Whilst in the AFL, you're picked up when you're 18. So, you finish high school, you play for your local club, and then you're scouted, then you get picked up. So, yeah, it's a lot different here in Australia, for sure. Obviously, there's universities and all that stuff, but you play for your local side. You don't play for, like, a college or anything. Yeah. That's just how it works over here, I guess. No, not drinking Gatorade, just water. I'll tell you what, this water bottle, terrible. I don't know if you can see. So, like, needs to focus. So, can you see, like, here, it's like a bit of a gut compared to here? Like this, it's sort of hard to explain, but if you look here, it's sort of hard to see. But, like, here, it's a little bit, I don't know, I'm really demonstrating this bad. But, like, on this side, right, it's, like, lifted a bit, while this side's closed a bit. So, when you drink with the sort of more lifted side, it actually leaks. I paid good coin online to get this water bottle too. Absolute just waste of money in the end. Bloody hell. Can't even manufacture a properly working water bottle. So whenever I have to drink, I have to cover the sort of more open side and drink, from the closed side so nothing leaks. So like this. Bloody terrible. Bowfront because the game. Yeah, I just saw that with the corner of my eye. So there you go. Go Lachie Neale, Darcy Moore with the toss. I've just got a bit of tomatoes and cucumbers as well. Sort of got home a little bit late, so I won't try and chew in the mic or anything. Just let you know. I was just seeing things, thought I saw a body. Yeah, no, it was on screen then. See, obviously they bought him and his wife, or him and his family, I should say, bought a home there the other year ago before he retired. So, yeah. I think they're living in Gold Coast, I'm pretty sure. Not. I think so, I actually don't know. Yeah, no, side by nose, true, Lachie. So in comes, obviously, Finn McRae, going to be on the ball. Well, here we are. Grand Final Rematch, hey? Who'd have thunk it? Like, start of the year, before round one, we're thinking, okay, set your calendars to this game here. 28th of March, Grand Final Rematch early on. Bloody hell. And both teams have yet to pick up a win. So it's an ordinary start for sure for both teams. Who can pick up their first win of the season? Will the Pies go 0-4 or will Brisbane go 0-3? Brisbane off the bye. Collingwood, 3 losses in a row. Who gets up tonight? 𝐼𝐻𝐿 back in the team. And we're underway. Thursday night footy to kick off the Easter weekend. And holding free right away. Going to be free to Brisbane. Yeah, that's actually true, to be honest, Marshall, mate. Because even the 𝐼𝐻𝐿 squeeze ones break eventually. Oh, almost done her inside 50. Anyway, early chance here for Brisbane, but Queen will get it out. That's going to be only as far as 𝐓𝐻𝐿. So 𝐓𝐻𝐿's had a decent start to the season individual-wise. He had a very good first half. Chance here, Cam Rayner. Can he break them all? Tackle? He can't. On the pill. But now 𝐓𝐻𝐿, I think, individual-wise, has had a good start to the year. Playing a little bit more behind the footy, but can also float forward and make an impact on the scoreboard. Only got the Dogs run, got heaps of bonus points in Super Brew, currently 5th. Oh, very nice. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, fair play if you got a few of those upset tips. But it was annoying. Like, I talked up so much of the Saints in Geelong last week, and I didn't even tip them. So, yeah, oh well, it's past us now. But I'll tell you what, my Geelong prediction's looking good early on. I had them in 8th. I think they can honestly finish higher than 8th with the way they're looking. Oh, chance here at the back. Bobby Hill, good mark inside 50. Well, there we go. He's able to get it forward. And mark at the back for Bobby Hill. So, how about that? Chris Fagan coaching on the ground, on the bench. He's usually up in the box. Bit of a change from him. Bears going to replace Collingwood to get the flag. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Port Adelaide up there a bit this year. I mean, I had them reaching towards the top 4. They'll be around there. I tell you what, 𝐓𝐻𝐿 looked good last week, and there we go. First one for the Pies. Bobby Hill's on the board, the Norm Smith medalist from last year. One goal early on. So there we go. First inside 50 for Collingwood, and they go off it. Just like they were able to do against the Swans the other week ago. They had 2 inside 50s for 2 goals. Talk about efficiency. Hoping the Lions do make some noise in this game. Frankly, yeah, no, we'll see. I mean, you think so. Hopefully going well, Noah and Pete. Welcome to the stream, lads.
Bobby Hill is such a smart forward. As soon as Collingwood win this ball from a contested area, you know he's going to sprint towards a goal square. Dane 𝐓𝐻𝐿, he's on the halfback line. Yes, in position, might not be 100%.
They go out the back there. Bobby Hill.
The risk they have to take, they want to drive from 𝐓𝐻𝐿.
Goals. Back in the middle we go. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 𝐼𝐻𝐿. His first touch. Bit of a hat kick forward. Works for 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Able to body work. 𝐓𝐻𝐿 there, but the ball hits the deck. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 taken in a strong Pendlebury tackle. Nice ball. So, midfield's been a concern for Collingwood for sure. I think they've just lacked the intensity and hunger to fight for the footy. So, they'll be much more tougher at it tonight. Daicos now, a bit of a fumble. Is he taken without it? Played probably a free too much. Neil always clean. 𝐓𝐻𝐿 whacks it forward. Into space. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 drops the mark. Chance now. Look, a big Billy Frampton go. Low kick. How about that for a kick? Absolute beauty. Results in a mark here for 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Oh, great mark there from Leicester. I tell you what, Ryan Leicester, very underrated player for Brisbane last year. He's told to go. And goes out across to Jared Berry. And now in space. That's a good kick. Charlie Cameron. Going good, mate. Looking forward to Easter Monday clash. Always a good watch. Yeah, mate, for sure. I'm open call for, bring it up a wee bit. Because their midfield's been really poor. Made some nice methodical ball movement here for Brisbane. Should have marked that one there. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 slipped through the fingers, but they'll take the inside 50. Stoppage. Oh, okay, it's deliberate here. Looks like it was a direct spoil out of bounds, and it's resulted in a deliberate free for Jared Berry. Lately, the home sides tend to start in front of the away sides, clinch it for the most part anyway. Yeah, we have seen that with a few games this year for sure. It's the other way around last Saturday night, though. I mean, Essendon kicked the first 3-4 goals of the game and managed to still win the quarter. Sets it up. Big O, a chance. Beautiful crumbing from Rayner. And goals, but I think the umpire will want to check here. Might be touched. Okay, checking the ball, then hit the posts. Tom Hawkins, yeah, saw that. Tommy Hawkins, 350th game. Okay, it's not touched. Oh, yeah, that's easily a goal. Might as well just put it through now. Brisbane on the board. I'll tell you what, though. More and more of these score reviews that feel like they just should be called right away. I mean, it's good they're double checking. But we saw, I mean, last Friday's game, we saw about 5 of those where you're like, do they really need to review it? But I tell you what, it's because of the Ben Keys moment, you know. That's why I think umpires just want to double check now. The Ben Keys effect. Sydney have a knack for hanging on, not against us. You had to say that, Cummers, mate. Mate, it's been 8 long years since we've beaten Port. I'm sick of it. I just want to beat yous this year. I don't care about winning the flag. The top priority is to beat Port Adelaide. Oh, my God. I tell you what, we can't. We're like cursed against Port. We cannot beat them. Still can't believe we lost that game last year too. Oh, Florent, how do you not have the distance? I tell you what, if anyone wants to watch that replay, it's still on the channel. I get up and start celebrating because I think he kicks it, and then the bloody camera angle shows he was about 5 meters short, and I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. The chat was having a field day with me though. Everybody was just taking the piss out of me. Oh, I was so deflated. I couldn't believe he didn't have the distance. Anyway, I had enough PTSD last year. Flowing on from the Grand Final, of course, 2022. Fresh new year though. Anyways, back to this. Boundary throw in here, just outside Brisbane's forward 50. Dunkley taking the tackle, umpire's ball again. I just reckon this year is when you can smack us. When we aren't on our best, you can smack us. We got saved hard last game. Yeah, we really should have won that by a few goals. Neil from the pocket. Oof, almost narrowly misses. Yeah, I mean, that game last year, we really should have won. But, it was really a resilient win for Port, though, because they were under the pump. They were 1-2 heading into that game. They recently got smacked against Dacos, risky kick there in the corridor, but look at that strength from the go. He breaks 2 tackles, and they could be out here. Collingwood, 𝐓𝐴𝐶𝐞. Mason Cox wants to continue to link in the chain to 𝐷𝐿𝐻𝐿. Hand pass over the top. Jeez, he could have kicked that one. Who was that to? Straight to 𝘼𝐼𝐶𝐸. Or should I say Dunkley? Or should I say 𝘼𝐼𝐶𝐸? I don't know, because both of them have the exact same buzz haircut. Jasper Fletcher now, the second year. He goes in board. Could have just kicked it down the line. He puts Zorko under the pump. Slaps it out to 𝘼𝐼𝐶𝐸. Good use for Dunkley, and he just wants to whack it forward here, enter towards the next contest. The Big O brings it to ground, where the crumb is. He did well, Oscar McInerney, but Dacos is there. Can he get it out? Dispossessed, falls to Pendlebury. On his left boot, vision, not good enough. Intercept from 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Now, what can they do off the turnover, Brisbane? They go deep inside 50 to a 2-on-2. How? Oh, he'll take that as an intercept mark. He tried to spoil it, but fell on his lap. Corridor kick now, 𝐓𝐴𝐶𝐞. Mitchell. Who can he find in game? 200, I'm pretty sure. Deep kick here. Could go out the back here for Bobby Hill. Jack Payne. The Payne train brings it over the line. Yeah, no, it wasn't fun, Lockie, mate. I was the exact opposite. I was so pissed off, but I noticed it got blocked 20 seconds after I was on the floor from my stress. Yeah, right, so you had a bit of a delayed reaction. Chance now off the stoppage for Collingwood. The kick was smothered there. Good pressure from 𝘼𝐼𝐶𝐸. Quick kick out of the ruck there. Oh, kick out of congestion, sorry, from Mason Cox, but he misses. Okay, 7-all it is. But no, I think we've got Port and Adelaide this year, to be fair, Cammers, so that's going to be tough. Port at home, very tricky. Out towards the area of Andrews. Outnumbered contest. He'll take that mark every day of the week. Tell you what, though, I think Harris Andrews has definitely been one of Brisbane's best in their first 2 games. Oh, jeez, Charlie Cameron, lazy kick. Falls right to 𝐓𝐿𝐿𝐿, and he's just going to whack it towards an outnumbered contests. Oh, great pressure there from Andrews. How about that? No, sorry, that was Jack Payne. It was a one-on-one, and he was just able to slap it out and also make the tackle. And Brisbane get out there. I'll tell you what, 𝐓𝐿𝐿𝐿 just could have gone for home, to be honest. Anyway, corridor kick again. Poor there from Brisbane. Geez, their foot skills looking ordinary. How about that from 𝐸𝐸? Just shrugs off 𝐼𝐻𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 now. Out across to his brother of Josh. He cuts the angles. Low kick inside 50. Doesn't work for Bobby Hill. Leicester taken in the heel tackle. Ball up here. Couldn't tell you, Lucinda. I think it's not for a while. I haven't really checked after the bye, to be honest, our fixture. I mean, yeah, it's probably a little bit later in the year. I think we play the Crows first before in Adelaide before we play Port. So probably maybe around 12, around 15, around there, somewhere. Probably middle part of the season. Good pressure early on here from Collingwood. 3 tackles inside 50 to 0. McCreary chance bursts through, hands to Jamie Elliott, and goals. Good stuff there from the Pies. They hit back in front. Okay, another score review. Okay, we don't play until around 20 on. There you go. Gonna have to check the sneaker on this one. Yeah, nothing there. It's going to be a goal. Another review, eh? We're going to put this one under the review abuse. Collingwood back to being good again. I can see the pressure's crazy right now. Yeah, they've been good around the footy early on here. And back in front by a goal. Well, 2 goals won, the 1 goal won. Bringing the heat early on here, the Pies. Well, so many reviews. Yeah, your guess as good as mine. Flying Pies. I think they just want to be extra sure. Away in the middle we go again. Finn McRae gets another clearance out towards the wing, but that's going to be only as far as 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. Okay, he's got a few wing options here. We'll go short. No Ainsworth. 15 touches last week for him. That's a poor kick again. Geez, they've gone by foot poor here early on. Brisbane, a few unforced turnovers early on from them. Yeah, good. Thanks, AK. Hopefully going well yourself, mate. And that's a poor kick in the corridor. 𝐼𝐻𝐡𝐞 again on Johnny on the spot with the intercept. Out to McCluggage now. He'll go out towards the wing. Berry unable to take the mark. That's going to be a high tackle there, a high hit on Berry. Quickly plays on to the 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐴 man. 𝐷'Arcy 𝐼𝐿𝐴 from outside 50. Could go for home. 𝐷'Arcy brings it to ground. Noble there. First to the contest. And good use out across the 𝐷'Arcy Moore. Oh, cheers for becoming a member, Cummers, mate. Appreciate it. Moore now gives the hands to Maynard. And now he goes to 𝐷'Arcy. Josh, that is. Noble wants to take it on. Oh, he probably should have kicked that. He gives it straight to 𝐷'Arcy Very nicely done with the intercept. On the side of the boot he goes. Good work here. Can nearly get a clean pick up. They don't want to take advantage. I'll bring it back. Yeah, exactly, Lockie, mate. Just want to make sure after that moment. Collingwood owe me the reverse psychology tip. I knew Sydney would win week 1, but in YouTube land changed it. Then I don't want to give them any more. Surely won't lose. Surely won't lose this one. Yeah, no, I mean, I know what you mean though. Like you know, you tip a team, you get it wrong, and then you finally tip the team. You know, it's like whenever you tip a team, they always lose, but whenever you tip against them, they win. That does happen, unfortunately, sometimes. It'll probably happen to me, to be honest, because I've backed in Collingwood 2 weeks in a row now. So if they win tonight, bloody hell. Well, very nice from Fletcher there. Sold the candy to 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Jeez, Belly. Oh, how about that bounce? Frampton couldn't read it, and now 𝐼𝐗𝐪𝐪 could be at the back here. He bounces. He gives it across here. Oh, fumble fair from Devon Robertson. That was poor. Frampton now able to recover. Howe, low kick straight to McCarthy. Jeez, it's been scrappy early on here. So many of these turnovers. It's a bit scrappy out there. Maybe it's a bit of high due. Oh, rescue kick there from McCarthy. Now Neil. He goes in board. Chance now. Darcy Wilmot thumps it long. He's got a big boot out the back here for Hipwood. Oh, is that enough? I don't think so. It looked like he marked it, but just dropped it. Camera now. John Noble. Short kick finds Josh Dacos. Noble now. And he goes out across to Nick Dacos. Tom Mitchell. So many turnovers from mistakes rather than intercepts or tackles. Yeah, there's been quite a bit. Okay, now Hoskin Elliott. Decided to switch here out the outer side, Collingwood. Chip ball, just too far. That's just fundamentals there. Got to be hitting that target. Well, there was a chance out the back there. Devon Robertson, how did he fumble that one? Oh yeah, apologies about that. Forgot to add a point. Beautiful hands there from Mitchell. Was it a throw? Yeah, it's a throw. Darcy fought back into the side. 4 free kicks to 3 Brisbane's way. Just whacks it long down the line. He's pushed out there with these. There, Hipwood. Noble inboard. They want to go corridor here, Collingwood. Beautiful hands. Nick Dacos on the end of another touch. Roaming through the middle of the ground. He goes inside 50. Beautiful spall, but it could work out the back here for McKinney's. And goals. Well, it was a lovely spall there, but there was just no one to help out. As Reef hits the scoreboard, and good start here for the Pies. 3 goals to 20. 1 goal, 1-7. Keep on saying McInnes. Start saying that properly from now on. Yeah, Pendlebury's looked a bit better. I mean, his start of the season's looked pretty ordinary. He's looked good early on here. Well, that's not what we know from Collingwood. Taking the game on, getting it in there. Yeah, it was a good spall from Jack Payne, but he went to ground and there was just no one there on ground level to help him out. And McInnes snags Collingwood's third. 9:25 to play. Pies looking, of course, like the better team as 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 gets another clearance. They get on top here at the midfield. Well, he's got to watch out. Fletcher just gets the kick away, but another turnover. Mitchell just wants to whack it long. Inside 50 here. Good mark there for Jack Payne. Well, this way, Roz, round 1, if I stuck to all but one right because I got the Crows songs wrong, learned the lesson, got all right tips. Last week, 100% for learning lessons, this one always. Yeah, no, I never want to change your tips too much. I mean, like, especially from me, like, you know, I do my tipping video on Monday, so it's quite a while before, like, the teams come in and everything. Anyway. Stoppage here for the Pies, just outside their forward 50. So they're controlling the game much better here. I mean, they've had their fair share of turnovers too, but they're able to swarm it forward and get the outnumber. And the pressure's been good from them early on too. Brings it to ground, Fort, and he slaps it forward. Nice hands there from Fletcher. Bailey taken in the Dacos tackle. Could he be holding the ball? I think he will be. Good tackle there from Mitchell, and I think it was Josh Dacos too, applying the heat. 13 tackles to 7. Collingwood's way. Those are good numbers. As he goes inside 50 here, Tom Mitchell towards a pack of plays. Oh, beautiful crumbing there from 𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐿. Can he finish? Oof, just misses. Very, very fast player, of course, 𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐿. G'day Ryan, hopefully going well, mate. Been following your streams since 23 season. First time commenting. Keep it up, champ. Oh yeah, no worries, Ryan, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Hopefully going well, mate. It's a good start from your boys. There's another inside 50 for Collingwood. Well done from Wilmot. Just got the hand pass away. 𝐸𝐸𝐿 again. He's been everywhere when the ball's hitting the deck. And they'll take the stoppage here just outside the goals. I think Brizzy trying to buy their time, not go mental around next quarter. Yeah, no, maybe they'll... I mean, to be fair, that when they lose momentum, that's when they're bad. But, you know, they can gain momentum and get into games sometimes. But usually they're starting off a bit better than this, especially at home. 𝐓𝐴𝐵 can't take a contested mark to save his life. Not too sure who you mean by 𝐓𝐵. 𝐓𝐵 retired last year from the Melbourne Demons. You're probably meaning someone else. Jared Berry now out in the wing. Short to Zach Bailey. And there he goes into Wilmot in the corridor. He's really improved though, Darcy Wilmot. I think he's going to be a key player this year as he goes inside 50. Ball hits the deck. Rayner. Hands out there from McRae and he whacks it out of there. Jamie Elliott. McKinney brings it to ground. 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿. And now 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿. Another entry here for the Lions. Up Hipwood. Oh, he's dropped another mark. Chance now. The dribbler from Rayner. Well done there from Hoskin Elliott. The goalkeeper on the line. One goal, 2-8. 3 goals, 3-21. You won't, lad. Yeah, it's because I watch on KO. I mean, could I push it forward a little bit more? Yeah, I can't really. So the thing is, when you watch it on K, you're about probably 30 seconds behind. Near 3 minutes behind. Really? I think I wouldn't be that far behind, I don't think. Because I'm towards the live point of KO. Anyway, Noble now. Down across. Frampton. And now Hoskin Elliott. And now Jamie Elliott. Jamie Elliott's been working his way up high up the ground for sure. Yeah, so it says on the AFL app, current countdown 5:32, 5:31, 5:30. And now on here it's 5:47. So I'm probably about 15, 20, 25 seconds behind the live point. So yeah. Down to be 3 minutes behind. Zach Bailey now plays on. A low kick inside 50. Good work here for Charlie. Oh, geez, another fumble. 𝐴𝐴𝐿 dispossessed. And he wins a holding free. Don't think the Lions will get the huge win. That's the first thought. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Brisbane to just get a huge win here. They've been ordinary too. And I still believe in the bounce back for Collingwood, but just Brisbane at home. Always hard to tip against the Lions at home for sure. I fill up his way in front. Okay, it's like 20 seconds. Yeah, same with mine. Yeah, good. Thanks, Pill, mate. Hopefully going well yourself. I think it'll be close game, Lions by 7. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Brisbane looks scared of the contest. Yeah, they've looked ordinary so far. They've just looked a bit fumbly too. They haven't looked really as dangerous as they normally are. But they're starting to get a bit of inside 50s themselves. Going to be free here for Mason Cox. Cox now goes short to Josh Dacos. And he just wants to hug the boundary line. Down the line he goes. Ainsworth in good position. And boundary throw in. Yeah, they have been giving away a few frees, of course. Brisbane, bit on the ruck, bit around the footy. They looked magnificent against Carlton. How did they end out again? Yeah, no, they were very poor second half. I think it was just complacency as well. But they were very inaccurate too. Anyway, it's a poor kick from 𝐴𝐥𝐿. Straight into 𝗏𝐼𝐻's lap. And now out across he goes to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. And now out across to Ainsworth. And he thumps one down the line. 𝐷𝐬𝐻. Geez, the Tors have dropped a few early on. 𝐻𝐻𝐿 and 𝐷𝐬𝐻. Not usually like this. Frampton now gets a little bit of a kick. Slap forward there from Mitchell. Only as far as Bailey. 𝗏𝐼𝐻 now he's got to watch out. Just gets the hands out to McCarthy. In board to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Geez, a squibby kick there. He really puts Wilmot under the pump, but they're just wanting to whack it forward. Neil now. Always clean, but he did too much. 𝐴𝐻𝐿 with the tackle. 𝐴𝐻𝐿 now. What can he do? Forward of centre here for the Pies. Plus 6 tackles for Collingwood. It's definitely a sight you want to see if you're a Collingwood supporter for sure. In the pink boots, 𝐴𝐻𝐿 goes inside 50. Up towards the tall timber. McKinney's drops the mark. Good body work there from Ainsworth. And Lester brings it over the line. I think it's firm for Collingwood 6th this year. Yeah, you feel like if Collingwood would lose this game, would their top 4 be done? Like 0-4, geez. But they're looking good early on here. Is that a throw? Yeah, it's a throw against Darcy Fort. Free now for Bobby Hill. What do you think if Collingwood would win by 13? Well, yeah, if they get up tonight, like, well, certainly, you know, very, very ideal, of course. Back on track and probably head into, because you know, I think just ticking off that win's big for the club, and could start to kickstart and could potentially kickstart a bit of momentum. But if they win by 12 points, well then, I don't know. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, Bobby Hill goals. Good start here for Collingwood. I'll take that off the free. 4 goals 3 to 1 goal 2. The pressure's been very good. The tackles are up there. And they're being, I mean, they're posing a way more bigger threat inside 50 than Brisbane. Yeah, Hipwood's been ordinary this first term. Yeah, 19 to 12 tackles. Bobby Hill's up and about. He's got 2 goals in the first term. Back in the middle we go. Cam Rayner now. Bucks it forward by hands. It's not a good hand pass though. Now Josh Dacos to Pendlebury. Out across to Nick Dacos. He gets the hands over the top to Maynard. Bit of a fumble, but he whacks it forward nicely to John Noble. And look at the metres gained he's gotten on this one. Kick inside to the square. Bobby Hill, what bodywork that is. Oh, sensationally done. How about that? But just how Collingwood were able to get it forward there. Through the congestion. The tap forward was clever too. And John Noble, how about that? Gained the extra metres. Pumped it towards the goal square. And Bobby Hill beats out Ainsworth and he just sends him to the deck. Well, the alarm bells could start ringing here for Brisbane. Should goal and he's got 3 first quarter goals, Bobby Hill. What a first term he's manufacturing. 5 goals, 3, 33. 1 goal, 2, 8. Tremendous start here for the Pies. Had to toss a coin to tip this one. Yeah, and I was definitely heading into this one. It was sort of hard to, you know, You know, it was certainly, you had to really think about it if, you know, like obviously with Brisbane's poor form, you couldn't really just say they win this one with ease. Like I certainly thought about thinking Collingwood could get up here, but, you know, at the end of the day, tipping against Brisbane at home is always a risk. But I'll tell you what, Collingwood look good. Sort of remind me of last year too. They're just getting this ball forward, and just outnumbering. Advantage paid here for the Lions. As now Rayner gets a clearance. Looks a good kick for Daniher. Can he get there? Just needs to settle. Terrible. Just sneaks in for a point. Noble looking good, says Jason. Yeah, how about that, though? The build-up to that goal. I mean, he could have just whacked it forward, but he just gained that 10 extra metres to get in a bit of space and pump it long to the one-on-one. I mean, obviously, he can always be a little bit ineffective with disposal, Noble, but, you know, he attacks the footy well and he provides good rebound, and he's looked good early on. Minute 07 until quarter time. It's really been all Collingwood this first quarter. Mason Cox now hits it out only as far as 𝐓𝐿𝐿. That's nice hands to Jasper Fletcher. You'd think Brisbane would want one here before quarter time, but that's not a great kick. Jeremy Howe. Good there from Darcy Ford. He whacks it out of Howe's hands, and now Lachie Neale. Can he get a goal? That's not a good kick. Frampton. Very well done. A cold hero. Did well on the line there as Noble goes out across to 𝐓𝐿𝐿. He's told to go. Just whacks it long towards the next contest. Outnumbered here. Andrews usually marks that footy. 𝐓𝐿𝐿 now. Can't get a clean set of hands out. Ainsworth wants to keep it in. Good hands, good vision. And now 𝐓𝐿𝐿 pumps it long towards the edge of 50. Can he fly for this one? Zach Bailey. Oh, copped the Falcon almost. Lost that one on the lights. And off the turnover. Quick one here from Collingwood. Pendlebury. Just back and forth really, but time should run out here for both teams. Boundary thrown just outside the lines. Forward 50. 5 seconds to play. Yeah, they certainly have, Cow, mate. They've had their fair share of the inside 50s, but Collingwood just looking a lot more effective. One goal 3 to 5 goals 3 as we head into quarter time. Really just feels like it's been all Collingwood. Very good start from them. And plenty of thinking to be done, especially for that man, Chris Fagan. But yeah, no, Collingwood, I mean, I'll tell you what, with how they played last year, it's sort of reminding me of how they've played in the first term, just to swarm, get it forward, have the numbers, outnumber players at ground level, and then there you go. Get it inside 50, win it, and goal off it. But yeah, 14 inside 50s apiece, 10 clearances to 8, 4 to 3 centre clearances the Pies' way, and they're winning the contest possessions too, and the tackles as well. They're applying good heat around the footy, 24 to 12. It's probably just those 50-50s. Collingwood are especially doing more, and the pressure's been very good from them too. And yeah, as for Brisbane, they've had their inside 50s, but geez, they've looked ordinary by foot, and they sort of had felt like they've been a bit second to the ball. But yeah, very strong start from Collingwood. We'll have a look at the play stats at quarter time. So, leading all disposal getters is 𝐓𝐿𝐿 with 11. Tackle leader is Mitchell with 4. Clearance leader is 𝐓𝐿𝐿 and Neale with 2 each. And also Mitchell, McInerney, Finn McRae, 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐿 and Mason Cox. Goal assists, 1 to 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐿, McCreary and Noble. 3 goals though from Bobby Hill. He's certainly been the player of the first term. 3 snags from 3 touches too. 2 marks, 2 tackles, a clearance. Intercept possession, Starcevic with 4. Contest possession leader is 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐿 and Mason Cox with 5. So yeah, the midfield, 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐿, Tom Mitchell's had a nice start too. He's got 6 touches and he's also got 8 touches and also 4 tackles too. So he's been good in and under. Inside 50s, 𝐓𝐿𝐿 with 4. So 𝐓𝐿𝐿 is looking a lot more stronger than he has been so far this year, for sure, as well. Hopefully going well, prime time. Welcome to the stream, mate. Got to play 4 quarters, don't get ahead of ourselves, especially at the Gabba. Yeah, for sure, Ryan, mate. You'd probably still expect Brisbane to, you know, get going here and maybe get a bit of momentum going their way. But yeah, Collingwood pressure's been good and they've really made the most of the chances. Because yeah, it's all square with the inside 50s, but eight scoring shots to 4. Both about the same amount of inside 50 entries. And yeah, centre clearances 2 to the big O and 2 to 𝐓𝐿 𝐿𝐴. So I'll tell you what, 𝐓𝐿 𝐿𝐴's he's looked quite decent. Keen to see how he plays out the game too. Not be riding off Brisbane just yet. Yeah, fair enough, 𝐴. I think you would be silly too. And oh geez, have a look at this. So Eric Hipwood he's only had 1 touch to the footy, but given away 2 frees, and he's dropped a few marks too. And 𝐼𝐿𝐴 �絵𝐥𝐝 is yet to touch the football. He has had donuts for the first quarter. Now, of course, Nick Daicos too. He's had a good start. 8 disposals, 2 marks. Playing a little bit at half back and a little bit in the midfield. No shock there. Yeah, no, he's been ordinary.
He's been the difference, hasn't he, Bobby Hill, with his 3 goals. Brisbane have struggled to find a matchup for him. He's had 2 or 3 different opponents already. But for me, we spoke to Craig McRae pre-game. He said he wants to bring pressure. Their tackling has been outstanding, and I'm talking about the effectiveness of the tackle. They've tackled with intent, whereas Brisbane have half a dozen tackles been broken.
Strange Collingwood this year. No one expected. Strange Collingwood this year, no one expected score. Not too sure what you mean by that, 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Hopefully going well, Zach. Welcome to the stream, mate. Keen for Sunday. Yeah, bet sure I am. 𝐬𝐿𝐴 sucks. Yeah, I mean, midfield has been pretty quiet early on. You know, what's their midfield gotten? So Jared Berry, 6 touches. They're on ball brigade. So Bailey's had a few centre bounces. He's on 4 touches. Lachie Neale's only had 5. Dunkley's had 5. So yeah, they've been somewhat ordinary early on. And you know, their ball movement end to ends looks pretty meh too. Like they've had a few unforced turnovers and all that. Punt for Saturday should be. Oh yeah, very nice. Hopefully that's good, mate. Yeah, I saw the opening training's like, what, 2:30 Saturday or something, so that should be good. Might make the trip over. No, I'm only joking. Could walk over. Nice day and a half it'd take to walk to Melbourne. Anyway, players back in positions now. We'll kick off this second term. So yeah, really, just think Collingwood have been better inside 50 and their pressure's been very good too. So looking good early on here. Feels like something's missing for Brisbane though. Usually when it goes inside 50, you're expecting something. You're expecting a Cam Rowe to snap out of nowhere, but they've been a bit fumbly too, so I think they need to compose themselves a bit. Yeah, no, fair enough, 𝐴𝐿𝐴, mate. I mean, he has his good moments, but look, I'll tell you what, throughout the home and away season last year, I actually thought he was quite good. But then his final series really let him down. His grand final was poor. And he started pretty ordinary so far this year. Yeah, possibly no, mate. Anyway, we're back underway for the second term. Dunkley taking on the tackle. Umpire's ball. I know that Brisbane and GWS play at Monica in a few weeks. I might head down to that. Monica being the stadium in Canberra, of course. So that you'd think that'd be a good game because GWS don't really win much in Canberra. And maybe Brisbane will bounce back by, I think it's like around 6 or something, that game. Anyway, Leston out into space. Good looking kick. McCarthy, corridor kick. Goes short to Dunkley. And hopefully going well, Mark. Welcome to the stream, mate. Inside 50 here. We can find a mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 could not. Archie now. Chance now for 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Good smother there from Jeremy Howe. Maynard wants to keep it in. Good pick up there from 𝐓𝐿𝐴. His first touch, and 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 taking over the line. Giants will smash Brisbane. Yeah, last few times they've played in Canberra, Brisbane have gotten the number of a GWS, so we'll see. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 always clean in the stoppage. Ground hand pass. 𝐬𝐿𝐴 on his non-preferred. He goes inside 50. Kick doesn't really favour a forward, though. He got front to that one. Pendlebury, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. That was not a great hand pass, but good pressure there from Mitchell. Holding the pill. Looks good early on here, Tom Mitchell. He's had, I think, 6 tackles now. And this will be his, 9th, 10th touch. Good call there from the umpire, too. Incorrect disposal. Noble now to Nick 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. He goes short to Noble. Noble now down the line. Whacks it long towards the next contest. Mason Cox, good body work. Oh! But he wanted to play on there, and Dane 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐴 comes in like a freight train. He's had a good start to this game, 𝐸𝐸𝐿𝐴. Short to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. And now McCluggage goes by 𝐸𝐿𝐴. This could work here, but again, just not favouring a forward. Nice slap out there from McCarthy. The big O hits the deck, and now Lincoln McCarthy goes towards the pocket. And no one home there for Brisbane. And another boundary thrown. Tomorrow's game, North vs Carlton. You recording it? No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Should be a good game though. I mean, I remember last year's game. North brought it up to the Blues, but no, Carlton ran away with it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they go. But it's just North's defence, your question. Anyway, brought over the line. Another inside 50 stoppage here for the Brisbane Lions. Darcy Cameron, quiet first term. He's kicked smothered. Dunkley now. And, well, they'll take that. Another boundary throw on. Hope you're going well, Charlie. Welcome to the stream, mate. Boundary throw in here. Can Brisbane do something? Robertson. Unable to do anything. He's just into the meat and sandwich there. Another ball up. Howe now. Gets it out to Cameron. Good pressure there from Dunkley. Oh, almost the one-hander from Neil. Can't get the pick up. Jeremy Howe. Frampton. Oof, bit of a fumble. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 applying his body. Goes in there head first. And Jeremy Howe did well to rush it through. So only 10 points here. A quarter and a bit in for Brisbane. Maynard now to Nick 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Starting to rack up the touches now. Non-preferred, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Gives it back to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Oh, not a great handball there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Put 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 under the pump. Now Leicester. To Rayner. Breaks the McRae tackle. Needs to settle. And he finds a nice kick. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Inside 50. Now, it'll be a tricky set shot on the wrong side for a right footer, but can he measure this one home? Hopefully going well, Ollie, mate. Welcome to the stream. They're looking like them true selves from last year, to be honest, a bit, Ollie. The pressure's very good. And they're defending well early on here, but it's a chance now for 𝐼𝐚𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿. Can he settle? And he sure can, the superstar. A rare goal kicker usually, 𝐼𝐚𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿, but he's on the board. 2 goals 4 to 5 goals 3. 17-point margin it is. Yeah, no worries, Pill, mate. Now I'll take that, 𝐼𝐚𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿 on the board. 1 goal, 1, 10 touches for him now.
Effective handball in the first quarter by Collingwood. That would have come off and they would have been down the field fair way. But just when it comes back quicker, it can be really hard.
Yeah, that's sort of hard to gauge a bit, Ollie. Especially for me. Because when I've tipped them, they've lost. When I haven't tipped them, they've won. Hopefully this is on the cards tonight. Except opening round, I did tip GWS. But Brisbane though, first of the quarter. Freedom 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 now. 𝐓𝐴𝐷, another inside 50 for him. Goes towards the next contest. Can 𝐻𝐻𝐿 fly? Ball hits the deck. No ball there first. Big O playing his body. Very well done. Fort now. Gets the exit hand pass. Out here for Rayner. There's the stiff arm 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Beautiful fake. He's a goal kicker. 𝐓𝐴𝐷 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Ooh, wrong side of the post though. Good start though, Brisbane. 83% time and forward half in this second term. 5 inside 50s to zip. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 there first. And now Pendlebury twisting and turning, trying to find a good option. He goes out across the wing. Good use. Finds Jamie Elliott, who's been working high up the ground to get his possessions. Short to Tom Mitchell. Mitchell now short to Brandon Maynard. He wants to whack it inside 50 here. Could it work here for McKinney's? Oh, good body work there from McCreary. Can he push out and get a soccer through? It's going to be pushing the back. It was nice there from McInnes. He was able to get the drop of the ball and almost worked out the back. Now has a chance for Brisbane end to end. Zach Bailey low kicks a nice one. Charlie Cameron on the lead. He's got a bit of taping there, Charlie Cameron, in the pink boots. And now on the non-preferred, he goes inside 50 towards the pocket. Maynard gets the spoil in. He's instantly pressured by Archie, who gets a soccer forward. Or snap forward, I should say, but Mitchell on the line. And now Pendlebury can take it out. Goes out across to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, back in the team this week. Now, Brisbane, Oliver, mate, heading into this year. Not looking great so far. Well, Dunkley almost able to intervene, but a good mark there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. On the wing. And short now to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 now towards half forward. Good pressure applied there from the Collingwood midfielders to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. He's dispossessed. He's going to be pinned. McCarthy now. Could be out here, the Lions all alone again. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. He wants to go inside 50. Outnumbered contest here for 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Oh, 2 bites the cherry and he still can't take the mark. Almost. Charlie Cameron now. Ooh, almost snuck it home. Wrong side of the post for him. Starting to build now, the Lions. Getting their repeated entries. Well, they've kicked a few points early on here. 21 to 15. So +6 in the second term. 7 to 1. John Noble now. Out of the 50, here he goes. He's starting to rack up the possessions. McInnes, that's a good mark. McInnes now wants to use Noble, and he'll whack it long down the line. Good spoil there from Leicester. Ball hits the deck. Dunkley's there first, but he's dispossessed. It's going to be a high tackle. Yeah, they're starting to a bit, comers. Low kick now, 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Wants to keep the skinny side here. Moore gets the spoil in, but only as far as Berry. Now Hipwood. Over to Zach Bailey. There's the stiff arm, but oh, he's the meat in the sandwich there. And holding the ball. Good pressure there from Moore and Billy Frampton. Plus 16 tackles as well, Collingwood's way. Whacks it long down the line. Danaher's up. Can't take the mark. And ball goes out back here for a boundary throw-in. Yeah, for sure, Nick, mate. And there's Craig McRae. He's definitely happy about that moment. And that's what they build off the Pies. Those 50-50s, those tackles, those pressure acts. So it's a good small win there from them. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼, good marking congestion. Kick though. Oof, he puts Mitchell on the pump with the turnover. And now here could potentially come Brisbane. But oh, how about this pressure again from Collingwood. Quain or Lipinski there. Umpire's ball. Tell you what though, Collingwood from the last 2 weeks are looking much better in terms of pressure. Not allowing their opposition just to go end to end with ease. And Devon Robertson's pinned for holding the ball. Lipinski with the tackle. Tackle count's not a stat you want to win, but means the opposition wants the ball more. I mean, yes and no. I mean, if teams can still win the contested possessions count and still win the tackles too. Just think the overall pressure when watching them too, Collingwood has been very good as well. And boundary throw-in. Eight scoring shots each. Yeah, they've been pretty inefficient. 2 goals, 6 for Brisbane. They're looking a lot more defensively sound though, Collingwood, with this game. I mean, Howe's been good back there and Moore as well. Noble's racking it up too. Frampton's had a few nice moments as well. Moore taking in the tackle. Will he be pinned for that? No, umpire's ball. Hit out there from Darcy Fort. And Robertson's kick was smothered. Lipinski. Ball in dispute here. 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼 gets the quick hands out to Tom Mitchell. Oh, jeez. What in the world was that? Hit the belly of the ball. Out the full. Brisbane's momentum, I reckon they could bring it back by a couple of points by the end of the half. Yeah, got to start hitting that scoreboard pressure. As well, Brisbane love to use the corridor too, especially at home. Fletcher now wants to go towards half forward here for Darcy Fort. Should have taken that mark, but Robertson's able to help out. Wax one on the shoe. High snapping ball inside 50. Can someone take a mark? Spool from Darcy Moore. Zach Bailey. Bit of a sloppy pickup. And high tackle there against Josh 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼. Or for Josh 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼, I should say. Oh, and his kick to his brother. Not too great. Ball stays in though. Nick 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼, another disposal. Out towards midfield. That's a good mark there. from Ryan Lester. Another repeat entry here for Brisbane. They're kicking inside 50. Hasn't worked, but can they might find a mark? Spore comes from Mason Cox. Slapped out of there from Maynard. Works for Bobby Hill. Can he get a clean possession? He can, but only as far as Dunkley. Now, chance for Willmott. Oh, he sends 3. Oh, he should have gone for goals, but he sets it up. 𝐓𝐡𝐿 on the lead. Can't take the mark. Mitchell now out into space for Noble. Can he whack one forward? He can. Towards the next contest. And going to be a free here for 𝐼𝐻𝐿. They just can't get a clean possession or a clean break inside 50 here, Brisbane. Josh Dacos now. Short the Mitchell. Inboard now to Maynard. 8:20 to play till half time. Maynard now goes down the spine towards the edge of 50. Big spore comes from Andrews. Neil under it. McRae and 𝐼𝐻𝐿 applying good tackles. Umpire's ball again. How about this though? Tom Mitchell's first half already. 15 touches, 4 marks, 6 tackles. Some sort of a first term from him. And that's going to be a high tackle there in favour of Jared Berry. I miss Jared Berry's long hair though. I swear he was a better player with it. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now, another possession. He goes out across to Lester. And now Zach Bailey. Just lacking the threat and the danger forward of centre, Brisbane. Can they find something here as Fort goes towards the pocket, but good body work there from Darcy Moore. Against 𝐓𝐻𝐿. 90 setbacks to 7 as well, Brisbane's way. I think ultimately what's really letting them down is just their inefficiency inside 50. To go in now, whacks one forward. Oh, look at the speed from Bobby Hill. Well done from 𝐓𝐿. Stops him in his tracks. And he did well. How about that hand pass too? Beautifully done. And now the corridor kick is on for Brisbane. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 in midfield. Low kick's a nice one for Charlie Cameron on the lead. He peels off. Plays on. Deep to the pocket. Can they find a mark? Joey 𝐼𝐻𝐪. No, didn't read the drop of the ball well enough. 𝐓𝐻𝐿 now. Can't keep it in. Boundary throw in. Yeah, I think 𝐓𝐿's been one of the best early on for Brisbane for sure. I mean, Neil's having a good half now. They started to beat it up a little bit by foot though, when moving the footy. Mason Cox gets the hit out. And now hand pass out from McCarthy. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 won't keep it in. Yeah, Smoking Joe's been pretty ordinary, Godric, mate. Cannot take a mark to save his life. He hasn't gotten the grip out on his jersey. That's probably why. No one can clunk it. Mason Cox hit out, and that one will go out of bounds again. Hope you're going well, Tank, mate. 𝐷𝐿 stepped up his game too. Yeah, no, he certainly has. Was leading all players for inside 50s in the first term. But no, the second term from Brisbane has been better. 12 inside 50s to 2. And yeah, Tom Mitchell's definitely been great too. Applying his heat in the trenches, but it's really been all Brisbane. Feels like the second term is McCarthy. That's better. Centering ball, Charlie Cameron. And should go around and snap this one home. Well, need something here from their barometer. I tell you what, it doesn't usually have that strapping too. He's got something on his left knee. Probably a bit, something precautionary maybe. 5 touches, 5 marks. 0 goals, 1. Needs to convert here to get a bit of something on the board. Need to cash in. And kicks beautifully. 2 in a row, Brisbane. Pies goalless in this second quarter. Oh, should I say it's scoreless? They're yet to kick a point. Jeez Louise. There we go. And cue the country roads, of course, too. But good there from McCarthy. I mean, they always say, coaches, got to keep your feet. He could have gone the ground there and played for the 3, but follows up his work, centres the ball. Charlie Cameron measures it home. Brisbane looking kind of blurred, but Collingwood have no chances to get it further. Yeah, it has been all Brisbane. Starting to look a bit more settled with their ball movement as 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝, beautifully done. As now Wilmot. Jeez, I love his kicking action. He just gains so much purchase on his kicks. I think that was a bit of a jersey grab. Should have probably been a free there to Frampton. Nothing given. Oh, nice there from McCarthy. Gets the offloading kick out. Berry now breaks a tackle. He breaks 2. His kick's out in the full. Poor ball drop there. Frampton will kick it in. Good game Billy Frampton had last week in their loss to St Kilda. I thought he was one of their best. As there he goes down the line. Andrew's in the good spot. Usually marks those ones, and here we go. Bo McCreary at the back. He's a fast player. Oh, but he's overrun himself. He couldn't get the bounce of the pill there into his favour. It's probably the dew. Because you know, like when you try and bounce it on dew or like a bit of wet, bit of rain, it doesn't skid. It doesn't go back up. It just skids. That's what happened there. Going to throw in now. Zach Bailey first to it. Bit of a fumble, but works for Neil. One-handed pickup, very clean. Josh Dacos, well done. Ball spilt out, and now he's taking the tackle. Nice ball. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝, very well done. Hand pass wasn't great though. Jared Berry, Zach Bailey. Could they be out here now? Good kick on the lead. Joey Danaher. You know he probably has the distance from here, but he wants to go deep to the 2-on-2. Can Charlie fly? Oh, almost. What a fly that was. Ball hits the deck here. I'll take the stoppage here though. 4:24 to play to the half. 9-point game in favour of the Pies. They are scoreless in this second term. It's really been all Brisbane. And apparently throwing in front of the goals for the Lions. Lions fans starting to get on their feet. Chance ringing around the Gabba. Soccer out of the air there from McCarthy. Ball hits the deck. Quaynor did well. Charlie Cameron did better. Left foot snap. Oh, he's missed directly in front. No country roads for now. Or again, I should say. Jeremy Howe now. 3 goals, 7 for Brisbane. It's hurting them. 10-8 scoring shots. Jeremy Howe now. Out of defence for the Pies towards the wing. Cameron in a good spot. Very good contested mark of the footy. Oh, it's going to be a block though. The big O gets the free. Wants to pump it long now. Inside 50. Who's up? Darcy Moore in the good spot. Probably could have taken the mark because it falls right to Jared Berry. Zach Bailey now. Centering ball. Hoskin Elliott gets there first with the punch. Bobby Hill out in the space for Quaynor. Wants to go with a check side. Doesn't work here for Elliott. It doesn't. Starcevic wants to keep this one in. He has plenty of time here to measure, and he'll go short to 𝐓𝐿 𝐐𝐿𝐵. Plays on now. Gains some metres, and now he pumps it back towards the next contest. Who can fly? Ball hits the deck. Rayner did well. Good hands from Danaher. McCarthy's on his wrong side. Chance for Fletcher. Snapping ball. It's home. The second-year player's on the board. And now it's under a kick. We've got a game on here now. 4 goals, 7 to 5 goals, 3. Good composure there from the youngster. Well, there we go. 2-point game. I tell you what, though. I don't think it was his first goal in AFL footy, but remember when Brisbane were playing Melbourne last year? 𝐓𝐴 he kicked that insane goal on the run from the boundary at the MCG. It was an absolute beauty. That was like that was like, I bet you that was probably like he's arrived in the AFL moment. But yeah, nice goal there. Good there from McCarthy and good hands there from Danaher too. Starting to now show a bit of composure inside 50. Two-point margin. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now gets the kick out towards the wing. Could it sit here for 𝗏𝐼𝐻𝐸? It will. Has a bit of time. Another clearance for 𝐴𝐞 too. He's having a great second term. Who can fly here? Reino goes to ground. Devon Robertson's there first. Oh, what a tackle from 𝐴𝐞, but the offloading hand pass was good. Only as far as Maynard. Josh Dacos, good pressure there. And that's out in the full, I think, from Reino. Oh, and the fights are on. That's got to be 50 metres. Fredman's just taking him at a tackle. Oh, wait, it's a live ball here. They should have gone for goal. Oh, dearie me. They've wasted that chance. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿 whacks it out of there. Bloody hell. Let's see this on replay again. I love that. You know, you make a good smother and you just want to dig it into your opponent. They had to settle there a bit. I mean, they messed up the kick inside 50. 2:28 to play. 19 inside 50s to 2 this second term. Going to be holding free for Beau McCreary. Supercoach not showing the live scores. Yeah, no, it does add a bit on the up, I think. I mean, let me check fan footy. Yeah, fan footy's working fine, mate. If you're checking your scores on the actual Supercoach app, I recommend going on fanfooty.com. It's a good website. You can see fantasy and Supercoach scores that way, mate. And they're like, you know, it's pretty much done live. Anyway, 𝐓𝐴 now. Good kick for Dunkley. Inboard now to Wilmot. And ball goes out of bounds here. Boundary throw-in. Yeah, no worries, Ranger, mate. Yeah, I definitely recommend using that website. It's good. And it's good. It has a live chat as well, so you can see all like the middle-aged men complain about the players they own, and they say, oh, they're bloody going so crap. Lift Dacos, lift 𝐴𝐿, all that stuff. It's pretty funny. '90 seconds till the half. 4 goals, 7 to 5 goals, 3. It's been all Brisbane. Pies have been scoreless this second term. They've shown no threat forward of centre. And losing their edge a bit around the coalface. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now. Oh, beautiful again from the stoppage. Don't tell me. He's got one deep to the square. Maynard did well with the spoil. Who's there? 𝐓𝐴 again. Oh, he's missed. He just couldn't hit the drop. He just couldn't hit the belly of the ball right. Because he had to get it off his boot quickly. Oh, Jesus Christ. What on earth is that replay? 𝐓𝐴 just bumped. Did a legal bump. Oh, you know, not a bump in the face, but just a bump into Bobby Hill off the ball. And he looked like he put a bit of mayo on it. Don't think it could be suspension worthy at all, really. Anyway, Josh Dacos now. Yeah, that's a poor kick. 𝘉𝐴 now on the intercept. They want the lead here before the half the lines. They could go end to end here. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 to McCluggage. Can he mark this one? Great spoil from Darcy Moore. Hoskin Elliott's got to be clean. That's a poor hand pass for Darcy Moore. Ball hits the deck. Well done there from Fletcher, but good hands from Hoskin Elliott. Now Pendlebury wants to take his time. Looping hand pass. It doesn't work for 𝐼𝐻𝐸. He's got to go here, Robertson. Great soccer, but only as far as Darcy Cameron. Got to be clean. Bit of a fumble. Oh, he's gone. He is gone, 𝐬𝐸. Oh, dearie me. The butterfingers are starting to come in for some plays now, and it's on again. Maynard applying his anger to Cam Rona. Cam Rayner, legs like tree trunks. Quite literally, though. I mean, check photos of his legs. Bloody massive. Probably bigger than my torso. Anyway, it's going to be a free to Cam Rayner. Kick after the siren here to either draw heading into the halftime sheds or hit the lead, and probably deservedly so. Pies have been scoreless. Brisbane have had about 21 inside 50s to 2, and all the scoring shots. Can he convert after the siren? This will be big. Oh, you betcha. That's a crowd lifter. Brisbane heading to half-time with a 5-point lead. 5 goals, 8:38 to 5 goals, 3:33 at the half. Well, what a turn of events, I tell you. It looked like Collingwood was starting now to get back a bit of their DNA of high pressure, go through the corridor, go fast, swarm the opposition, and they were going well in the first term. But you could sort of see Brisbane had the upside with drawing the inside 50 count. Now about that. That second term, what was it in the end? Would have been an absolutely crazy number. Let's have a look. But yeah, all Brisbane in that second term. So, it was a 0-0 to 4-5 second term. Inside 50 count, it was, I think, 18 all at the quarter time break. And now it's 30. Oh, it couldn't have been 18 all because Collingwood have 16. Well, yeah, I think they had 2 Collingwood. So it's what's that? 21 to 2 inside 50s in favour of Brisbane in the second term. That's unbelievable. But where Brisbane starting on top, stoppage. 15-9 stoppage clearances. 𝐓𝐿𝐼 𝐞 was fantastic that second term. You know, people say, 3 votes 𝐿𝐼. Like, I get the laugh and everything, but, when he's on song, like, he can change a game. Like, he has been instrumental. He's been key to Brisbane getting on top a bit more in the second term. Very clean. One of the cleanest players out in the ground as well. 72 to 71 contest possessions in favour of Brisbane too. 64 centre clearances. All the numbers are in their favour. Clearances, contest possessions, inside 50s. They've got it now just to continue this momentum. As for Collingwood, they're not getting anything done offensively. They've sort of lost touch around the football, losing a lot of stoppage, and they can't lock it in their forward half. So it's literally been all Brisbane that second term. Yeah, that's true to be fair, Petra, but bloody hell. I mean, that's probably one of Collingwood's worst quarters. And, I'd probably say so far this year, they haven't kicked a point. So, ordinary stuff. But I get what you mean, Petra. I mean, certainly, Collingwood is still in this game. It's only 5 points. All they've got to do is kick a goal or 2, and momentum's a beautiful thing. Am I missing something? Is that one of the shittest halves in the last 5 years? It's not about shout, to be fair, Wilkes. It's been pretty scrappy and pretty inaccurate. And even so, Brisbane were a little bit inaccurate in that second term, whilst Collingwood sat in their hands and sung Kumbaya around the fire instead of getting the footy inside 50. I don't know why I said that. Lions just need a wake-up call. Yeah, they sure did, and they're looking good. Possibly happy at those lines behinds, but hey, could go either way. Could be, yeah, for sure. Still in the game, and we all know Collingwood. When it looks like they're down and out. Well, this year they've not been able to respond, but from last year and the year before, they've been able to come back. So we'll see. All right, team play stats at half-time. Let's have a look. So Tom Mitchell's leading the fantasy section with 15 touches, 6 tackles, 4 marks and 8 kicks, 2 clearances. Probably been one of Collingwood's best midfielders early on. 𝐓𝐿𝐼 with 20 touches. He's leading all disposal getters. So yeah, 𝐓𝐿𝐼 playing a little bit more half-back behind the footy. Looking very good. Very good indeed. 4 marks for him too. But yeah, 𝐓𝐿𝐼 𝐞's the best on ground, I think, so far in the half. 18 touches, 7 clearances for him too. 8 kicks, 10 hand passes. John Noble with 16. He's been providing plenty of rebound for Collingwood in the first half. Tom Mitchell, 15. Daicos, 14. Josh Daicos, 13. Tackle leader is Mitchell, 6. Meters gain leader is Maynard with 345. Followed by Wilmot with 324. Goal assists, 2 for Lincoln McCarthy. Much better in the second term. Bobby Hill still with 3. Rayner with 2 goals. Intercept possessions, 7 for 𝐼𝐴𝐸𝐿, 5 for 𝐬𝐿. Score involvements, Cam Rayner. Very good half of football from him. 6 score involvements from himself. Inside 50 leaders, Wilmot with 4. 𝐼𝐴𝐸 with 4. And 𝐷eGoa with 4. And centre clearances, 3 for 𝐼𝐴𝐸. So yeah, Neil was big in the second term for sure. Only 2 marks from 35 inside 50s for the Lions. Yeah, no, they've been able to bring it down the ground. And I mean, to be honest, they've been able to probably hit out targets well enough. But 𝐓𝐡𝐞 have not been able to mark the football. So yeah, they're looking though a lot more dangerous at ground level, which is how they've really been able to get really all their scoring in the second term, Brisbane. Anyway, lads, I'll be back in a sec. Gonna go take a whiz, fill up the water bottle, and then yeah, we'll do the normal halftime festivities, do the daily footy grid and all that jazz. But yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright everyone, I'm back. So yeah, we'll kick off with that. We'll do the daily warple. Third quarter, good question. 𝐓𝐴𝐸𝐿 starts in 12 minutes. So there's your answer. You can always check on the AFL website, 𝐓𝐴𝐸𝐿, because it shows when you go into the match centre for the game. It shows quarter 3 and 12:30 and counting down. So there's your answer. 𝐼𝐴𝐸𝐿 Elliott still gets a game is beyond me, says Laughing Magpie. Yeah, he's been pretty ordinary. He came back on the team too. I didn't make a Milo. Oh, crap, jeez. I haven't had a Milo in ages. This is the least most intense game of footy. Make sure you have it with warm milk, mate. Might doze you off to sleep. Or help you go to sleep. Or probably the game was boring enough for you. You can probably doze off anyway. Okay, we'll do the daily warple now. Okay, so who's it going to be? Okay, so a bit of the long hair. Can't really tell. Oh, Jared Berry. Okay, debut 2017. Okay, so the state's Queens. Could be South Australian too, though. Looks like it's a mullet and probably a key position player. Geez, I didn't realise Jared Berry was 192 centimetres. He's that tall. So it's probably a key forward because it's not defender. Because that's that you'd think, yeah, key forward. Sort of that mullet too. Might be new. It's either a New South Wales or South Australian team too, because Queensland borders with those two states. I mean, does it do South Australia? I don't think it does. Look, we'll just do Fogarty, see if it's Okay, it's a Port player. Not a key forward, though. And he's pretty old. W 2017, but he's over... Okay. So, Port player. You could probably help me with this one, Cammers. Port Adelaide player, over 192 centimetres, but over 26. Who's their key position players? So, Cleary doesn't have a buzz. I mean, Jonas retired. Could it be McKenzie? Probably not. He doesn't really have the... Bit stumbled on this one. Debut 2017, so it can't be McKenzie. Port player. Oh, it's Sol. Oh wait, hold up. It's Soldo, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Because I was thinking, why didn't I think of Ruckman? Because it wasn't a key forward or a key back, because defender and forward wasn't highlighted in yellow. Well, there we go. Trying to think, but I'm trying to prep my milk frother. But there we go. Never mind. Don't need your help. We got it. Ivan Soldo. There we are. Okay. I'll do the AFL grid. Do the Gridley too. Okay, footy grid. Okay, here we go. Oh, Sydney. We'd love to see that. More Swannings players. Average 100 fantasy points a season. Bloody hell. I mean, there's not really much because we're never really a fantasy friendly team. I mean, I doubt Goods would have averaged 100. I mean, they've ruined this game because now it's unlimited guesses, so you can just have free hits with anyone. Buddy would have had over 100, I think, but... maybe we try and go with like a former Swan. Mitchell would have been good, but, you know, he's down the bottom left, so people would go with him. Jordan Dawson would be one. Well, let's try Jordan Dawson. Yeah, 2%. Probably would have been higher than Parker and Lloyd and all that stuff anyway, and Josh Kennedy. Multi-club player. Oh, geez. I mean, you could probably get a unicorn from this, to be honest. If you really think about it. We'll go Jason Ball. There we go. Easy stuff. You could really go with anybody. Unicorn there. Okay, Sydney teammate Tom Mitchell. Okay, so this was... oh, here we go. Brandon Jack. Oh, you kidding? As if that's not a unicorn. Great book, by the way, Brandon Jack. After he retired. Good book. Well, we've already answered the question. Might as well have a look. Look, I actually don't know, really. Adam Goods. Fantasy. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. Never cracked the ton. Oh, wait, you can't see. Because of the stuff's in the way. But it's... oh. But it says... there, you can see there. There you go. Never cracked the ton. And to be honest, I remember like last year I was curious and looking at like former players' fantasies, and I think I remember seeing Goodsies and like, oh, I didn't even crack the ton for once. So there you go. Okay, Hawthorn, average 100 fantasy points a season. For options, I mean, Sicily would be obvious. Mitchell too. Yeah, $2.99. Pretty close. Still don't get the fantasy point shenanigans. Yeah, so fantasy, you get points for, you know, pretty much your stats. Like, fantasy's a lot more simpler scoring system than Supercoach. So fantasy, you get 3 points for a kick, 2 for a hand pass, 3 for a kick, 6 for a goal, 4 for a tackle, 1 for free 4, -3 for free against. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Hawthorn, oh jeez, I mean, I don't really think of many, because over 100 points is pretty good. I mean, you just got to think midfielders, really. Maybe like 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝, maybe? Yeah, 11%. I probably should have gone Shane Crawford, to be honest. I was thinking him too. Hawthorn, multi-club player. Multi-club player for the Hawks. I think of someone back in the day. I mean, Dermot Brereton's one, but would be pretty obvious. Let's go maybe 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐝. Yeah, 2%'s not bad. Okay, Hawthorn and a Tom Mitchell teammate. Yeah, no, so Supercoach is a lot more like champion data done, sort of. Like, you know, an effective kick gets this points. If you kick and it's a turnover, you get negative points. You know, goal assists, you get points. And yeah, it's much more different. Okay, so Hawthorn, Tom Mitchell teammate. Ben Stratton, random player I just thought of. 3%. Collingwood, fantasy, 100 point plus. 100 points or more for Collingwood. Would have probably not, but would have Rocker gotten some because he would have maybe kicked the bag? Nah, okay. It's unlimited guesses, so yeah. Well, I was already scoring that was 6.89. I was up from tonight, but or not. Because if it was from tonight, fair play. That's really good. I mean, some of my best ones I've had 3 to 4 unicorns, so I can get up a bit with this stuff. Got AMC, hopefully going well, mate. Not the best day. We're going to be... Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, cheers for the kind words, mate. And, you know, we all have bad days, mate. But, yeah, hopefully you're all good at the moment. And, mate, you know, what's better? Thursday night, getting around the Rolls Macca streams. Nah, just taking the piss. But, nah, I appreciate your kind words, mate. Collingwood, oh, God, I don't know. Former Pies player... Or 2 Collingwood. Because I don't think fantasy would have been... I mean, maybe Buckley. Yeah, 5%. Collingwood multi-club player. Paul Williams. Nick Davis is another one too. Oh, Paul Williams is a unicorn. Oh, how good. Oh, yeah, and Darren Jolly's another one too. Right, how long we got left? Oh, we only got a minute. Collingwood, Tom Mitchell teammate. Trey Rusco. 2%. Yeah, not bad. Okay. 29, not really the greatest, but sort of a bit of a tougher one. I mean, obviously from the past few other streams, we've been able to get a few more unicorns, but yeah, not bad. I'll take the Williams unicorn though. Okay, well, here we go. Back into the second half. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, fellas. It's been scrappy, but it's a close game. So it really could go either way, this one. But, I mean, geez, Collingwood looked non-existent out there in the second term. Kicked 0-0. And as the Lions kicked 5-0 and hit the lead. Heading into the second half. There's Nick Dacos starting on the ball. Yeah, I haven't seen a fantasy one related one for a while too. I've seen it a few times, but yeah, it's pretty rare. Okay, well, back we go for quarter number 3. Yeah, no, you'd think so, prime time, mate. I mean, this is where they really, you know, they know they've got to get going. But Brisbane have been good in the stoppage, and they win another one there through 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Ball goes to half forward here. 𝐷𝐿𝐴 Neale, very well done. How about that? Just clean Gabba. Not very clean there from Charlie Cameron. He put 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 under the punt, but 𝐓𝐿𝐴 able to recover, but that's a poor kick. Straight down Frampton's throat. I could have gone Billy Frampton as well for the multi-club player for Collingwood, but that would have been an obvious one. Everyone knows Frampton. Played for Port, Adelaide, and now Collingwood too. Did anyone else hear that? The bottle, someone doing the recycling bin. Heard the bottles crashing out the back of the stadium. They're good. McRae taking the tag. How's Finn McRae been going? Finn McRae. Yeah, he didn't have a touch in. He didn't have a touch in quarter 2. He's on 3 touches, 2 tackles. So, yeah, no, he's been finding the full game. Probably looks like a bit of a beat off. Oh, jeez, how has Hipwood dropped that mark? Bailey now breaks the tackle. Out across to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. That's a lazy kick. Straight to Darcy Moore. Now to 𝐬𝐿𝐴. They could go here, Collingwood. Noble. Nice hands there. McCrory now on the end of this one. He can pump those legs. Pump it long. It will work. Out the back. I thought McInnes was going to let that one take the mark there, but he lets it roll through. And there you go. Collingwood in front. Their first goal since the first term. And back in front. 6-3, 5-8. Gotta love McCrew as a player though. Powerful, fast, strong, hard to tackle. There you go. Pumps it long from outside 50. Well, it was a poor turnover there from Brisbane as well. They had numbers lining up on the edge of 50, but 𝐓𝐿𝐴 was a poor kick. And they were able to go end to end. That's what Collingwood do well when they're on. Good hands, good link-up play, and good kick there from McCrory. And McInnes did well there, not to probably mark it. Trust the kick and let it roll through. The Pies back in front by a point in their first, since the first term, first of the second half. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 now from half-back, gets the kick forward. Only as far as Pendlebury's, he gets the soccer forward. Nice pick up there from Schultz, very well done. As now Hoskin-Elliott goes inside 50. Only as far as Harris Andrews. I think that's probably his first intercept mark of the game. Oof. Does that just stay in for Jared Berry? It does. Peels off, plays on. Good looking kick. That's a beautiful measured kick to Cam Rayner. Left foot short ball. Should work here for 𝐷𝐿𝐴, but it's not a great kick. Ducks the head. Can't get rid of the Frampton tackle. Umpire's ball. Yeah, looks like it probably just stayed in, I'd say. Hard to see from that angle. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 now. Good tackle there from 𝐷𝐿𝐴. Ball up again. Are you a good dancer, Rolls? Would you love to see my man having fun? No, not really. Not really into the dance, to be honest. Oh, but I tell you what, I get boogieing down the dance floor if Tommy Pupley gets on the board like I was last Saturday night. I wasn't really. I was just carrying on like a nuffy doing the Tom Papley chant. Good game though last week. Perhaps 4 goals. Now, you'd think Daniher's in range here. On the edge of 50, this will be a kick from about 55. Zero goals, 1, 2 marks, 5 touches. They've gotten barely any service from their key forwards tonight, Brisbane. Hands like doorknobs. Just bounces off them. There's one on the find the centering ball. You can see the nod. He does. Looks good to Dunkley. Nah, couldn't get there in the end, but Berry in possession. He's pinned on the ball. Good tackle there from Noble or 𝐓𝐴. Take your pick. Beautiful there from Noble. They're really doing some good murder and lightly reinforced from, says Cameras. Yeah, fair enough, mate. That's going to be out the full there from Noble. Bronx cheers on cue. Oh, it's Noble's birthday. Well, there you go. Probably deservedly gets a game too. Jack Payne now. They need something here, Brisbane. They want to hit back in the lead. Good mark there. Is that a mark? Yes, it is. The big O. Oh, can the ruckman snap one home? This is going to take some sort of a kick. Oh, don't tell me he's going to go for a drop punt. Oh boy. Don't tell me. He's going for the drop punt, the ruckman. Oscar McInerney. Oh, right behind this one. Okay, sets it up. Who's up? 𝐓𝐴 gets the first possession from the pack. Socket 4 from Maynard. Yeah, he's under pressure. Boundary throwing. Collingwood win, I dare to dance Ross. Oh, now I'm being dared to do everything, am I? Plus 20 inside 50s for Brisbane still. Yeah, good thanks, Terrell Lucas. Hopefully your days were good too. Archer, the punch, good hands there. Rayner now in a dangerous spot. Nowhere to go. Taken over the line. On the ball. Jeremy Howell's ball. Five goals, 8, 6 goals, 3. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 Quakes rolls. Yeah, no, they're good, mate. I mean, I'm still having a bit of my dinner because I got home a bit late. So, yeah, apologies for the chewing if you're not really into that stuff. But, it's good to have it etiquette at least. I don't chew with my mouth open or anything. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 now, Pendlebury. I could go through the spine here. Collingwood, Finn McRae. Quite second term. Uses Maynard. Short ball to Pendles. He's got Quain. He's just come off the bench. Good use. And low kick for Hill. No, sorry, that's Elliott. Not paid. Looks like the ball hit the deck. He plays on. Wobbly ball. That's going to be free to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Holding free against Harris Andrews. No chance now for the Pies to get over a goal margin. Yeah, exactly right, Aussie, man. Hopefully going well. Yeah, I could see the hold there a bit. Wasn't really a jumper hold, but had a little hold there, to be fair. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 now to get this to 7 points for 2 in a row for Collingwood. Snap round the corner. Goals. There we go. Just what the doctor ordered for Collingwood heading into the second half to hit back, and 2 in a row for them early on this second half. 7 goals, 8, 38. 7 goals, 3, 45. So I think that's 𝐼𝐿𝐴's first goal of the game. That's his second. Never mind. No, it's his first. Yep. Oh, the Collingwood chant. You can hear it start ringing around Around the Gabba now. Jack Crisp is on. Have to know who's off. Probably either Schultz, 𝐓𝐴 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻, or Finn McRae, you'd think. 𝘬𝐿𝐼𝐻 now. Good tackle there from Pendles. Holding the ball, just couldn't dispose of it. Good stuff from the 36-year-old, and Finn McRae is the one that subbed out. Pendles, oh, kick smothered. Got close to the man on the mark. Well done from Neil, and he's hurt himself in the process. Did he cop one on the melon? Charlie Cameron, got to be holding through. Yeah, Pies fans won't be happy with that. They love Finn McRae. Jeez, lucky Neil. Oh, no, sorry, that's why. He didn't get hit in the face from the smother. He landed awkwardly on his ankle. I was just trying to run it out. Well, there you go. Dunkley gets the possession from the stoppage. Bobbling ball. Well read there from Jeremy Howe. Now 𝐸𝐿 connects out the outer side. Bobby Hill under this one. And now Elliott on the short lead. Short kick, Isaac 𝐸𝐿𝐼. 𝐸𝐿𝐼, as BT says. Nice slow kick. Jack Crisp, first possession. So they've rolled the dice with the sub early on here, and I think that's probably good from Craig McRae. Need a bit of grunt in the midfield and a bit of experience. So on comes Crisp. He goes inside 50. Can Mason Cox do something here? Spall came from Leicester as he's taken in a good tackle. Uncle used to yell super loud. Let's say when the Pies didn't get up against the Lions every time. It used to feel pretty rough, but times are good. Still good for the most part. I'll miss him. Oh yeah, no. I mean, obviously Brisbane had their fair share of wins over the Pies back in the day, but obviously back-to-back grand final wins and everything. Alright, now Brisbane can go end-to-end. Ball goes to Graham. Well done from Darcy Fort. Robertson's there first. Bit of a fumble. Has a bit of time. He goes back to Zach Bailey. McCluggage. Back to Bailey. Good pressure here from Collingwood. Can they break free of this swarm of pressure? Geez, hand passes galore. They just can't find the exit. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐻. Darcy Fort, the ruckman. Don't want to have it in his hands. Fletcher. Bailey. Lachie Neale. Got to be quick here, McCluggage. Good spin move. Can he get the hands out? He can't. Oh, jeez. That one could have been on there. But well defended from Collingwood as 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻 goes short to Bobby Hill. He plays on, and that's a terrible kick. Straight to Harris Andrews. Low kick. Dunkley. Short. To Bailey. To Lachie Neale. Racking up the football. Out across now. McCluggage. He's got options here on the lead. Joey done hurt. Oh, geez, it looks like he hurt himself on the landing there. Didn't quite stick the landing. Going to play more music before the legal curfew cuts off. Better not be. You better be playing a lot of good 1980s, 2000 tunes or Carl, right? Yeah, well said, mate. The best era of music. Joey done hurt. Does that come back? It does. It was a wobbly kick, but it's home. Back to 1 point. 6 goals, 8, 7 goals, 3. Oh, let it go. So it's first. Sure is. 7 touches, 3 marks, 1 goal, 1. Well, good stuff there off the intercept from Brisbane. Much more settled ball movement than that passage of play before. Yeah, just use the spare man to the advantage. McCluggage inside 50. Danaher marks and goals. Back in the middle we go. 1 point game. Pies kicked 2 in a row before Brisbane just then responded back with a goal to get it back to a point. 𝐴𝐥𝐼's taken a very strong collision there. Umpire's ball. +9 contest possessions for the Lions and also +30 their way too. McCluggage did well to get the clearance, but only as far as Maynard. Good intercept mark. He goes out across to Josh Dacos. Kick doesn't really favour him. Jared Berry, both the sevens go at it. Berry did well. Does he take that one in though? It's up to the umpire. He's got to be pinned. Did dive on it. Now Noble racking up the football from their back half. The kick is that out in the full. Oh jeez, he's copped a nasty one on the fence. Right into the LED board. Was that out in the full? We'll have to have a look again. Ooh, bit of the shoulder. Right in the concrete. There's the security guard. Didn't bother him at all. He just continues to stare at the ground. That security guard looks like Scruffy from Futurama. Thoughts on Tassie roll, says McDarcy. Yeah, no, great, mate. I mean, obviously there's people that are against it for sure. But no, great for the game. And, you know, I think a club that's established, especially, you know, with rich tradition and history like Tasmania, you know, heading to the comp foreign, you'd think. But how they shape their team, you'd think it'd still be a young side like GWS and Gold Coast. Probably not as bad as them when they entered the league, but yeah, we'll see them in 5 years' time. Good pressure applied here from both teams. No one can win it, but Crisp can. Wobbling ball inside 50. 𝐓𝐴's got to be clean. Good tap out in the space for Fletcher. He whacks it outside the 50 towards the next contest. Frampton missed the spoil. 𝐴𝐿𝐴's got to be good. Able to gather, but hand pass wasn't great. Slapped there. Only as far as Cripps, and now Josh Dacos has time to go back inside 50 here for Collingwood. Can they find a mark? Harris Andrews almost with the one paw. Schultz, he's been quiet. Can he get it out? Bobby Hill twisting, turning. Great balance. And he's missed. Oh, you're kidding. Tell you what, beautifully done from Bobby Hill. 𝐓𝐴 goes short, Jasper Fletcher. If I was the AFL CEO, I would have had the Tasmanian team more early, says Riley. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I mean, it's been rumours for years now, but finally it's coming to fruition. Andrews, oh geez, take it with 2 hands, son. He's done that twice now. Good hands there from Howe. They get it out. John Noble now in to 𝐴𝐿𝐼. Oh, what a punch that was. It stayed in. How about that? Beautifully done, 𝐼𝐿𝐴, and then he kicks out in the... No, he doesn't. What a kick. Just stays in. I thought that was going out. Beautifully done. Bobby Hill over the top. Works for 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Good movement there from Collingwood on the outer side. No, pretty keen now, mate. I mean, I'm expecting Richmond to really come firing because they're still seeking for their first win. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 around the corner. Can he get this out to an 8-point margin for Collingwood? Misses. 3-point margin. So Collingwood's starting to defend a little bit better with their inside 50s. And of course, starting to get more time in the forward half too. Kick though, geez, that's not very good for Noah Ainsworth. Turns it over. Josh Dacos now, soccer into space. Pick up there from 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Bit of a fumble. Nice slap there from 𝐼𝐿𝐴, but 𝐼𝐿𝐴 was there first and then he's taken over the line. Plus 27 tackles for the Pies. 11 tackles inside 50 to 5 for them as well. Nice stuff there from Jamie Elliott. Clean gather out to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Oh, jeez, a fumble. That's just not like him. Good pressure applied, though. Ball in dispute here. Bobby Hill. Nice hands out of congestion. Elliott. Nice to 𝐓𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Left foot snap. Does he have purchase on it? Oh, okay. So it's a mark from my check, but I think it's crossed the line. Okay, it's probably gone over the line here before my check marked it. Oh, it's a mark. I think we've got to see goal line view angle here. We can't really tell. Here we go. Got to zoom in.
Review complete. Looking at this angle, we can see the ball is marked before completely crossing the back of the goal line.
Really? I thought. I mean, from that angle, it looks like it's crossed. Okay. Yeah, no, I heard that. I heard that as well, Covers. You need to watch the game. Oh. Well, there we go. My check. Goals. Bang. 10-point margin in favour of the Pies. Or 9. Jeez, my maths is terrible. Ugh. But there we go. They'll take that. And that was very cleanly done too. They were able to get the hand passes out. Apply the heats. And there we go. My check just marks it before the line. I'll tell you what, though. It looked like from that angle, it just crossed the line. Would have been fair enough if they're given inconclusive evidence at the same time, though, to be fair.
Great contest in here by Collingwood. Get the kick out. Sometimes you just got to make those opportunities really work for you. My check, make sure he gets the best of it. Abs, have you got any news down there for us?
Yeah, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿 just spent some time in the club doctor, just further assessment of that right ankle.
How long left the quarter? 7:09. Yeah, no, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, they showed the goal line technology. They showed the goal line camera. It looked like he marked it over the line because more of his body was over it. But it's past us now. They'll take that, Collingwood. It's a 9-point margin in their favour. Good intercept there from Leicester at half back. Yeah, no, the AFL have got to invest in goal line technology. I think they've got to do it. It's one of the highest priorities, in my opinion. That's going to be a push in the back for Noah Ainsworth. G'day, Iron. Hopefully going well, mate. I'll sneak cameras on the behind sides of the post, I reckon. Yeah, and they're also doing they're putting the chip inside the footy. So, like, you know, it'll tell you if it's crossed, something's fully crossed the line or something's gone through for a goal or a point if it's gone over the post. Over the mark. Yeah, I'd probably say it was Pills. That looked like from my angle. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 now. Got leads on here towards half forward, but not a good kick. But they'll take the forward 50 stoppage though. Bit of territory here for the Lions. 6:10 to play. Collingwood have been able to kick 3 goals to 1 in this third term. And hit back in the lead. Scrappy game though. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿 now. Gets the hands, but it was smothered. Oh, geez, nothing given there. I thought it was going to be a high. And now whacked down in there from Quain Orr. Low ball. Well done from Andrews. Able to read the bounce well. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐿. Back to Payne, and now Andrews continues the hand passing here. They've just got nowhere to kick. Good pressure applied again from the Pies. That pressure starting to build a bit as well for Collingwood. Craig McRae looking on. Yeah, no, well, I might as well do it as well. I actually might do that as well, Cummers. After the game, I'll do that. I'll make an edit And over that, whenever there's a crap umpire decision, I'll just I'll just play that sound on the stream. Anyway, poor kick intercepted here from the lines. Deep kick. He's in the hole here. Maynard. Oh, he could have taken the mark there. Drops in Nick Dankos' lap. Beautiful evasion. What does he do by foot here? Good looking vision, but well done from Payne. Spore though, only as far as Pendlebury. They want to whack it over the top here. McCreary and Lester. He's a fast player. Of course, McCreary, but great tackle from Ryan Lester. Huge stuff. Umpire's ball. A couple of nasty ones on the nose there. Crisp. Bit of a cut. There's only a guitar here clanging about rolls. Don't hear a guitar, man. Anyway, Freddie McCreary. Probably the telly's on in the other room, so yeah, probably hearing some in the background. Anyway, yeah, that's a Stonewall free there against 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. High tackle. Chance now for 2 goals in the quarter for Beau McCreary. 5 touches, 5 contest possessions. They'll take this Collingwood to get it out to a 16-point margin. Or 15, I should say, sorry. BTN, thanks for subscribing, mate. Beau McCreary, can he convert this set shot? Kick, beautiful. Right down the pipe. 15-point margin it is. 9 goals, 5 to 6 goals, 8. 15 points. We're on top again, Collingwood in this quarter. Been able to flick this switch a bit. Maynard's up and about on the bench. 4:12 to play. 4 goals to 1 in this term for Collingwood. Head out came from the big O. Dankos gets there first. Whacks a kick forward. The old box kick. Rugby style. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 gets his hands on it, but DeGoey's there first. Can he have a clean gather? He can. In ball to Mitchell. He goes over the top to Elliott. He's in scoring position here. Can he settle? He can. Great kick. Jamie Elliott, superb. 21 points all of a sudden it is now. Starting to get back out to a bit of the margin like they were in the first quarter, Collingwood. Beautifully done from Jamie Elliott. Well, how about this? 3 goals and it feels like 2 minutes for Collingwood. All of a sudden they're on top. Collingwood chant back out on the ground.
This is how important it is. Nice and clean. Keep your feet. Dankos, we've spoken about him having an impact tonight. But then they just work the ball out and get a clearance on forward 50. And that's what we're talking about, Roger. That ground ball that they got out there on that half forward flank was so important through work ethic.
No, I'm not iron, mate. But yeah, streaming Saturday night's game, Port and Melbourne. Oh, that was a fun stream last year, that Port and Melbourne game. Zach Butters went off. I still remember, and Ken Hinkley was cheerleading on the bench. He was up and about. He was like jumping around, clapping at the final siren like that. It was pretty funny. Good on him. Port fans hate him though, but you know, it's funny. Jeremy Howe now. Pendlebury. DeGoey. Wants to go corridor here. Nice mark. Jared Berry. Oh, geez, he's dropped that one. He goes to ground. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Nice hands. Bailey back to Berry. Needs to find an option. He whacks one deep. Is Charlie at the back here? Good spool from Darcy Moore. They'll take that. Gone through for a rush behind. So 20-point margin it is. Ken danced like a ballerina and they won when they won, reached second on the ladder for almost 60% of the season. You know, it was a crazy winning streak last year, Port. And, hey, kick started against the win against us. It's the biggest what if. What if Port Adelaide lost that game? Would they have had the win streak like they would have had last year? Mark forward from McInerney. It's afraid of Brisbane. Neil's, geez, he looks like he's been winded here. We're hitting the balls. I'll say again. Oh, jeez. Pennell's gave him a good bit of treatment to the ribs. Bloody hell. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝, very well done. Needs to find a kick here. Charlie Cameron, can he get it on his left? He can, and he go. Oh, he can't. Can't get the snap. Can't get the bend. Bit fumbly there again from Brisbane inside 50, just like they were in the first term. Noble short. Jeremy Howe. Wants to pump it long down the line here. Going to be a free here for Reef McInnes. .146 to play. Could the Pies get another one here before the final break? Up by 19 points. Goes deep inside 50. Who's up here? Good stuff there from Jack Payne. Nice and 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐶𝐞 𝐐𝐬 now a snap kick. Can he kick 3 1/4? Oof, just the wrong side of the post there. Back to 20 points. Okay, so it was an open palm there, so I think Pendles will be okay. It feels like a fist or something. I think he could be in a bit of trouble. We'll see. Probably a fine. What's going on here? Oh, Billy Frampton's free. Frampton now inside 50. And well spoiled there from Oscar McInerney. So they're going to have to manufacture something like the second term, Brisbane, if they want to win this game. Collingwood have been able to settle a lot more, though. Again, like the first quarter, they've been able to get back to their roots of just, you know, outnumbering and hunting at ground level. And then they've not allowed Brisbane to move the footy as well as the second term too. Like, you know, they just get it. They attack right at you. And they've been hand passing quite a bit, Brisbane. They haven't been able to really break free of the swarm too. Oh, a few Brisbane fans giving it to McCrory. 39 seconds to play. Yeah, I haven't heard much about Joffa in years, Max, mate. Neil now. Instantly tackled. Good pressure applied by Schultz. Crisp. No one can get it out. Now Zorko can. Robertson did well. Hands, gives it straight to 𝐷𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐶. Went in head first there. Now we throw in. So 16 seconds. It will be. Oh, there were 15 seconds there is left. Maybe one last chance here for Collingwood from the stoppage, perhaps. 𝐷𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐶 now. And that will be the quarter. So great turn from Collingwood that have been able to bounce back. So let's have a look. So down by 5 at half time. They were scoreless in quarter 2. And they've ended up winning the third quarter. The premiership quarter, 5-3 to 1-2 in their favour. Bo McCrory, great second quarter. 𝐼𝐚𝐭𝐞𝐬 also kicked 2 goals in the third term as well. And yeah, defended really well. So, we're able to intercept and get their swarm going. And yeah, Brisbane again. They've lost a bit of touch too inside 50. And I've had a few chances go begging as well. So they did win the inside 50 count as well there, Collingwood. Overall though, it's 49-29 inside 50, still Lions way, and they're down by 20 points. So overall, just their inefficiency is really hurting them. Yeah, it could be right, McDonald. It still could be anyone's game. We'll see. But Collingwood looking good. We're able to win a bit more contested footy, get it forward, and just the efficiency. Much better. Looking dangerous at ground level too. And they're down 16 in the inside 50s as well. Yeah, wow, that's a big call, Cummers. Yeah, I had Geelong 8th, so... Yeah, I believe that they could make the 8, and geez, they're looking good early on. Yeah, well, let's have a look at the stats at 3/4 time. 30 touches for 𝐼𝐴, 26 for 𝐓𝐴𝐞, 23 for Noble, having a great game. Nick Dacos also with... No, let me just refresh this. Yep, sorry. Nick Dacos with 20. A tackle for him as well. 4 marks. Clearances, 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 with 9. Very good second term he had. 7 intercept positions for Frampton, Maynard and 𝐓𝐴𝐞. Inside 50s to 𝐿𝐻𝐿 and 𝐼𝐴, both with 5. Centre clearances, 3 for 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Contested possession leader, 18 for 𝐼𝐴. Yeah, no, Collingwood's pressure ramped up again in quarter 3. And just more dangerous forward to centre than the Lions were. Able to kick 5 goals, 3 to 2 goals, 2. No, 1 goal, 2. Nice week tips for 6 out of 8. Yeah, I was probably around the average, to be fair, I am, mate. Minus 4 points by round 4, says Nomad. You know, I think you probably could say you could just get it done here. Oh, you look to be... no, sorry. I think you could probably back in your team to get it done from here. I mean, up by 20 points. I mean, Pies rarely give away leads like this. So, I think defensively they've been better. And they've been able to use the corridor much better in the third term. Get it forward. Get the outnumber and convert off it well. But yeah, the efficiency, once again, I mean, mine plus 16 inside 50s for Brisbane. I mean, bloody hell, will they have another loss with winning the inside 50 count? They had that against Carlton too. We'll see. Still quarter to go. It's been going back and forth this game, so could we see a change in this game? Wouldn't shock me. So yeah, now that'll be looked at. I think that pen will be a little hit, but no, I think it'll probably be a fine or something. You think? Bit of fights going on as well. From that second term. If anyone's wondering about my fantasy and super coach, I've got, for tonight, I've only got Nick Dacos. I don't have the vice captain on him. So he's on 70 in super fantasy. What's he on in super coach? He's on 65. So, yeah, if he gets around 100. Probably good stuff in there not to waste the VC on it, but we'll see. Could he manufacture a lovely last quarter? 10 goals, 6 goals, 10. But yeah, scores from stoppage. Collingwood 6 goals, 2. They've been able to get to 1 goal, 6 from Brisbane. So 7 or 8 scoring shots. They just haven't been able to convert. So 20-point margin heading into the final term. There's a good view there from the apartment. Very nice. So, who wins this one? Who gets the first win of the season? Grand Final Rematch. 4th quarter, the Pies by 20 points. Have been able to capitalise a lot better than Brisbane. Now by 20 heading into the final quarter.
Accurate kicking is so important in this game. 6-10 to 10-6 as we head to the final term at the Gabba in the big Easter Thursday clash. Collingwood and Brisbane Lions.
Okay, underway for quarter number 4. Big O gets the first hit out. Pendlebury. No great hand pass. Rayner crushes through. Very nicely done. Inside 50. Here he goes. Can he hit the target? Hipwood there. Can't get the half volley. And we're on throw him. Just no service tonight from Hipwood and 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 from the Lions' point of view. Whilst, you know, more of those ground level plays for the Pies are getting it done in their forward half. I mean, obviously 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 kicked 2 goals, but... Oh. On buzz ball. Thoughts on Frampton saying putting it back? Yeah, I mean, what from the first few weeks with Dean back there, I mean, it was going all right, but yeah, I felt Frampton would need to come in, and I think he's looked quite good. He was very good last week in their loss, probably one of their best players. Okay, so it's going to be a high free here for Jared Berry, but not going to be downfield. Oh, geez, bit of a coat hanger there from McCreary. Well, does he have the distance? Sits it up. Who's up here? Spore came from Cameron, ground level. Always dangerous. Zach Bailey just can't pick up the football. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now from that. Oh, not a great hand pass there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, to be honest, but gets it out for Crisp. And now out for 𝗵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Has time. Low kick towards the wings. A nice one. Oh, right through the bread basket there for Reef McInnes. Harris Andrews now. Good pressure apply from 𝗵𝐿𝐼𝐻, but they're able to get the hand pass over the top. Now Jasper Fletcher. Kick inside 50. Who's up here? Almost Hipwood again. The big O. Oh, the no-look hand pass. Now you see it. Now you don't. Sensationally done. Great goal. Beautiful. Beautiful hand pass. Brisbane the first of the final term. Just what they wanted. $14-point margin. First of the final term. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Errol Gulden. Ooh, ah. We want to know why you're such a gun. Wait. Oh, damn it. I thought Gulden was on the calendar. It's bloody Luke Parker. Well, 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 did well enough, bring it to ground, and how about that from Oscar McInerney? No look hand pass.
And he's a game winner, Zach Bailey, and I expect to see more of him in this quarter. He can have his moments now.
What am I saying? The time left. Of course, just started a bit unnecessary from me. McCluggage now gets the clearance. Not on there from McCarthy. Dacos beautifully roved. Hand pass in the corridor for Mitchell. Wants to give it back to the young star. Low flat kick, beautiful to Pendlebury. He can keep going here. And he wants to go. Inside 50. Can he find the option for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻? He can't. 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼𝐻. Got to be high. And it is. 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼𝐻 can go back. Beautifully done from Nick Dacos, though. Just carved up the middle of the ground. Getting handball receives. And inside 50. Beautiful target. And then, yeah, Payne. Just not a good tackle there. Yeah, no, hopefully your mate Macca tuck. Yeah, hopefully the Blues get up for you, mate. Okay, 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 can he kick his first of the game? 0 touches in the first term, but this will really help his confidence. Kick on the way. Oh, it's the posts. That would have been handy for Collingwood.
Nick Dacos has had the ball 23 times tonight. Only 2 possessions in the forward half.
10 goals, 767, 7 goals, 1052. So the complete opposite in terms of scoring shots for both sides. Showing that good kicking's good footy.
Unbelievable record for many years. Collingwood galvanising on the road and winning big games.
23 touches for Dacos, 11.5 kilometres in the system.
Joel Selwood's talking about.
That's exactly what Ty wanted. Put him across the half-back line. Get plenty of the ball, but he's just his use and disposal.
Very arm held.
Umpire's ball.
We hear coaches trying to find the best balance in their side. It's with Nick Dacos behind the ball is when Collingwood looks its best.
Schultz now, he's dispossessed. Nice from Zach Bailey. Gets a barrel onto that one. It's only as far as Jeremy Howe, though. Goes by hands quickly to Crisp. And out in the space here for 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐞. Has a bit of time. Crisp back on the corridor. And he wants to go into the middle and find Maynard. Maynard now on his favoured left. That looks a good kick for McInnes. Great ball there from Andrews. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be chopping on the arms of front on. Take your pick. Well, Reef McInnes can kick a second goal. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Chance for a second. Yeah, we kicked one earlier. Well, this is important here for Collingwood to get back a goal. As Brisbane kick the first. Scores from set shots. 4 goals, 0 for Brisbane. 6 goals, 2 from Collingwood. Can he sneak this one home? Kicks on it. Oh, geez, that's terrible. Out the full. Wanted to ride that one home, but no, no good. They quickly go here. The Lions out in the space for Cam Rayner. Wants to break free of the Dacos pressure, and he does well. Inboard to 𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐵. Corridor kick. How about that? That's a lovely kick. McCarthy. Who can they find inside 50 here? Low kick. Could it work for Cameron? It's not a good kick. Spore, though, falls into McCluggage's lap. Chance for Charlie. Twisting, turning, hand pass. McCluggage. Oh, sensationally done. And just sneaks it home. I thought he missed there. Bloody hell. Okay, game on. 2 in a row, Brisbane. 9 points. How about that? Charlie Cameron. Oof. He tripped over his own feet because he was moving that fast. And there we go. Gets back up. Hands McCluggage. Bursts through. Ooh, bit of Hey Jude. Na 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 na. Here they come. Oof. Well, it's game on now. 2 in a row. Yeah, beautifully done, 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐞. Okay, 8 goals 10 to 10 goals 7. Kyle Oman's on the field. So, I'm assuming Devon Robertson's subbed out. Because he's on the bench. Hopefully going well, Thomas, mate. 𝐷𝐿𝐼, beautiful stiff arm. And now gets it towards the edge of 50. Not a great kick in the end, though. Umpire's ball. There we go, Devon Robinson's out. Yeah, ordinary game from him tonight, Robinson. A lot of fumbles. Not quite the performance he would have hoped for. Schultz. And pass just in the air, not really to a teammate. Joe Perry, oh, that looked like a throw. Nothing given. Crisp now. Oh, he can find the goals off a step. Oh, sensationally done from the sub. How about that? Stems the flow there. The Pies get one back. Back out to 15. How about that, though? Just off a step. Beautifully done from the edge of 50. Another goal from a stoppage for Collingwood. 11 goals, 7, 8 goals, 10. Yeah, I felt it was a throw from one of those Brisbane players. We'll see you again.
We're back in here and let's see which clubs are getting their best 4 mids in there right now because the game.
Well, from Hey Jude to the sound of silence. Back in the middle. Jeez, they usually show the replay of the goal, but nothing given there. Bailey now, inside 50. Good kick from McCarthy. And he can go back. Lincoln McCarthy. 14:51 to play. Flying Pies. Oh, no, sorry, Iron, mate. You're the one that asked the question. Yeah, around 15 minutes. 2 goals, 2 from set shots so far. Lincoln McCarthy. To get this back to 9 points after Collingwood kick one through Jack Crisp. Can he guide this one home? Kick looks pretty good. Right down the pipe, lovely goal. Back to 9. Back and forth this game. Nine goals, 10, 11 goals, 7. So Kilda bringing the 2000s jumper can. Yeah, I saw that in the around the internet. Looks good. Yeah, the early 2000s stuff, and then I think West Coast are bringing back an old Guernsey. Speaking of the Eagles, they play us in Gather Round. Adelaide Hills. Don't know what to think of it, to be honest. I mean, a new venue, I guess, for our Swannies to play. But probably fair enough. We've been demoted to one of the other stadiums because we played at Adelaide Oval last year. I think it's one of those newly built stadiums too. Anyway, enough about suburban football stadiums. We're back in the middle. Crisp did well. McCreary snap round the corner. The kick was smothered. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 able to get a hand in. Good slap there for Crisp, but who can win? For 𝐓𝐡𝐞, sorry, but who can win this ground ball? Crisp did well. Berry applied the heat. Umpire's ball. Cheers, Garen. Appreciate it, mate. Geelong have had some easy opponents, just like we've had. Just you wait. Oh, I think the Saints are going to be a tough task this year. And 𝐸𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 bang pinned. Oh, what pressure there from Jamie Elliott. Let's see this again. Oh, how about that? Just crept up on him like a librarian, as BT would say. But yeah, no, with Geelong, I mean, Adelaide at home is pretty tricky too. Well, this is massive for Jamie Elliott to just keep Brisbane at arm's length. It's going really back and forth. Jamie Elliott now. Can he settle? Sneaks it home. Sneaks it home. Back out now to 15 points. Elliott on the board. 12 goals, 7, 9 goals, 10. Well, it's been back and forth this fourth term. Well, the Pies are doing the job, just keeping them at arm's length. But no, tremendous pressure there from Jamie Elliott. Right, reminded me on that row bottom tackle against 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴, I think it was. Just completely blindsided there as well, 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐴. Oh, bang.
Big question for Collingwood is, do they care about it? They've looked at laconic the last 3 weeks. What we've seen tonight is
13:02 to play. 15-point margin. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now gets a kick forward into space. At ground level now, 𝐓𝐡𝐞 breaks their tackle. 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐼 on his left boot. Whacks one inside 50. Good mark there from Leicester, back with the flight. Jasper Fletcher. Now he goes out towards the wing. He can fly for this one here, but hey! 𝐓𝐡𝐞's first mark of the game. Bloody hell. He's had hands like doorknobs tonight. Inside 50 here for Brisbane. Oh, Kyle Lohmann. Oh, the sub. What a tap. Rayner. Chance now. McCarthy. Oh, too much bend. Okay, 14 points. 12:03 to play. My chair's stuck. There we go. Oh, cheers, no, appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're going well, mate. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now. Out of the fence he goes. Oh, here's McCrory again, applying the heat. Very well done. That's good there. Wins the stoppage. Important stuff. Yeah, 11-9 clearance is the third term, and they're winning the clearance count this second half, Collingwood. Crisp now. Beautifully done. Good vision. Goes inside 50. Who's at home here? Leicester will get there first, and we'll just whack it on the shoe instantly. Only as far as 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐬𝐿𝐼. Can he win this one-on-one against Fletcher? He can. He gets it inside 50. Oh, what a kick. Works beautifully for Jamie Elliott. Oh, I thought he was going to play on there. Yeah, they're 20, Aaron, mate, plus time on. 9 goals 11 to 12 goals 7. Chance now to make this a 20-point margin for Jamie Elliott. He goes around the corner. He snaps. Oh, what a game Jamie Elliott's having. 4 goals, I think it is. Have a look. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 goals. He's been one of the best tonight. 15 touches, 4 marks, 3 tackles, 4 goals zip. Beautifully done. So 20-point margin, 10:58 to play. But no, massive one-on-one win there from 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐬𝐿𝐼. Round the corner, Elliott there, marks and goals. Beautiful snap. Right behind that one. Bailey now. Sockers it out of there. So Brisbane needs something here. That's going to be holding the ball. He dragged that one in, Jasper Fletcher. Josh 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now gives to his brother. And 𝐓𝐡𝐞 to the edge of 50. Ball came from Andrews. Ball goes to ground. Lachie Neale first possession. On from Rayner. 𝐼𝐿𝐼 now. Loves to take the game on. That's a poor kick right down Darcy Moore's throat. Now he plays on out towards the wing. McCrory, well done. Inside 50, here goes who's the Flyers. Oh, almost Elliott from the side. And he goes again with another effort. Forces a fumble, possession in his hands. Slapped out there from Leicester, only as far as Mitchell. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now, can he find the goals? Twisting, turning on the right boot. Looks good for 𝐼𝐿𝐼 though, and he takes the mark. Oh, they're on fire here, Collingwood, in the final term. Just winning so much more of those 50-50s. So much more efficient too, and the pressure's been great. 9-6 contested marks in favour of Collingwood too. Well, can 𝐼𝐿𝐼 go here? Should be able to for his third. Oh, smothered. Oh, dearie me. How's he made a muck of that? That probably would have been the game. Probably one more, Collingwood, and I think they'll be home. Rayner dispossessed. Yep, holding the ball there. Took it on. Tackling pressure is really lifting this second half from Collingwood, of course, too. Anyway, Nick Dacos now. Dacos now towards the 50. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 takes the mark. Oh no, and went up there for Brisbane, and easy stuff there for Brodie. Footy hasn't been the same since AFL asked me. Lions look like a lost team. Yeah, they are. They have been. They are a bit dark horse. Well, 𝐼𝐿𝐴 now around the corner. Can he convert? Should win the game. And he kicks truly. Lovely stuff. They've gotten plenty of service, much better from their forwards tonight. Let's have a look. Elliott 3 goals. Elliott 4 goals. Hill 3. 𝐼𝐿𝐴 kicks his 3rd. It's good stuff because their forward line has been an issue, but they have been hitting well tonight. 14 goals, 7. And a lovely kick inside 52 from Nick Dacos as well. Should be home here, I think, now the Pies. 26-point margin. There's 8:29 to play. And I'll tell you what. Out-hunted the Brisbane Lions around the footy for the most of the night. That's been key to their win. And just inside, just overall efficiency. Been very good too. And yeah, Cameron did well to block out the big O. So key to that, 𝐼𝐿𝐴 was the only person that could go up for it. 8:29, mate, money, mate. Dunkley without it. And now Crisp gets the kick forward inside 50. Could have been another mark here. Good pressure applied there from McInnes and 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Cox just gets it out. Neil. Ainsworth back to 𝐼𝐿𝐴. So they need 5 here. Unanswered here. Brisbane from 8 minutes. Don't think they're going to do it though. Frampton again in the air. Very well done. Good spoil there from the big O. Hand pass wasn't great. Dunkley under the pump. Oh, poor hand pass. Crisp now. Head under it. Very well done. Chance. 𝐿𝐴𝐴. Can he get on the board? Works. Oh, Hoskinouts dropped it. Keeps it in. Can he get the angle for the snap? He finds the centering ball of 𝐼𝐿𝐴. Very well done. Yeah, just a costly fumble there from Dunkley. Well, yeah, if you're a Brisbane supporter, you'd be filthy with this. It feels like they just haven't been able to mentally switch on here. Pies have been able to go harder for longer. Their pressure's been great, and it's translated into points as 𝐼𝐿𝐴 misses. But they look home here. 6:50 to play, and now a 28-point margin. Sorry, 27-point margin. Darcy Wilmot. Lachie Neale. And yeah, it feels like they haven't really gone corridor much. Like, that's where Brisbane usually love to attack throughout the ground, but haven't seen much of that tonight. I think Collingwood's pressure hasn't really allowed them to freely move the ball, but they're out here. Good looking kick for Lohman. And they'll be holding free. Well, can the sub 𝐿𝐴𝐴 𝐿𝐿𝐴 get on the board here? 20 years of age, 11 games, 1 goal. Can he get on the board here? Good looking kick. Right, 1 back for Brisbane. 10 goals, 11, 14 goals, 8, 92. Chris Fagan doesn't look happy though. 19 points the margin. Oh, sorry about that. Hold up. Think of honour the people who die in the bridge collapse in the States. Possibly McDarcy, mate. Yeah, I know what you mean by Australia, like, you know, it's because it's not an Australian thing, but you know, it's a pretty infamous event that's occurred. Yeah, no, rang it, bloody hell. My head tonight's spinning. my maths stitches me up sometimes, especially when I'm live, and you know, the 19, like 21 points, like sometimes it just, you know, you get a bit confused. It's poor from me anyway. Inside 50 here from 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Ball finds the boundary. Yeah, it's like, you know when it's 19 points, like you look at 71-92, you know, you think, okay, it could be 19, I don't know. You probably know what I mean. I'm just off with the fairies at the moment. Mason Cox now in, what can he do with the one hand? Nothing. Archie gets it out of there. So yeah, Brisbane off to 0-3. So it's them that are going to stay on 0 points here. And yeah, apart from their first half against Carlton, they've just looked really ordinary. Like, you know, you just, when you watch Brisbane play, especially last year, it's just that cohesion and chemistry and just that scoring prowess. But they just really look off it. And they've been, for the most part, just really unable to move the ball free. Like, Collingwood's pressure's been very good. Good tackle there from Maynard. How about that? And defensively too, they haven't looked great as well. Haven't been able to defend the smalls well tonight. What a tackle there from Maynard. And look at that, 80 tackles to 45. Just the pressure has been ordinary from Brisbane. They were cleaner at stoppage throughout most parts of the game, which helped them to score. But no good. McCluggage now. Hand pass over the top. Not preferred from 𝐓𝐡𝐞 inside 50. Could have worked for Joe. Good spall there, Billy Frampton. But he keeps it in, Big Joe. How? 𝐓𝐴𝐞𝐿. Oh, great tackle there. But it's in the back. Free to Josh 𝐓𝐴𝐞𝐿. Flag favourite says Dark Horse. Swans 1, 2 Giants, 3 Blues, 4 Power. Yeah, you'd probably say that. I don't know. This is a big win for Collingwood in my eyes. Like, I personally think with this, like, they could really bank this win and build off it. So, look, for premiership favourites, maybe could you write them off still? I don't know, but you know, it is Collingwood. It is the reigning premiers. You could still think, you know, can they get back on the horse and make a charge late? Still a long season, of course, too. McCluggage did well. Breaks the tackle inboard to Dunkley. Archie now hemmed in within the line. He goes inside 50. Oh, what a mark there from Lincoln McCarthy. 3:47. The clock is ticking here. He needs to go back and convert this if there are any chance. Lincoln McCarthy now. And wrong side of the post. So now 20-point margin. Better quick maths there from me. Nick Dacos to bring it back into play.
2015, Nick Dacos has had it 28 times tonight. 34 touches, leads everyone in the game. Frampton's had a pretty good night tonight.
Jeremy Howe now.
Danaher kept him to 8. He's had 2
Tackling part. Yeah, no, they've definitely won those numbers too, Petra. Pressure key to their win tonight. That one goes out in the full. The big O now. Whacks one round the corner towards the edge of 50. Who's the flies? Joe. Oh, almost a bit of a late fly, and he's hurt himself. Hit himself hard into the ground. So yeah, I want to watch Collingwood, I think, the next few weeks. I mean, let's say the next 5. They've got Hawthorn. Oof, always a bit of a bogey opponent, though. But Hawthorn aren't going too great. Then they've got the bye, then Port, Essendon and Carlton. So, yeah, some big games there. And that Essendon game's the Anzac Day game, remember. So, massive stakes there. Good attack on the footy there from Chris. Out to Mitchell. He's dispossessed. Is that a throw or high? It's a high tackle. Good night, Nicole. Hopefully you're going well, mate. Welcome. Yeah, they're just... I just think they're just not mentally right at the moment, Dark Horse. They've looked really off it tonight. And when, a team needed to dig in, I don't think they were able to do the task. And their pressure's been very weak tonight as well. Collingwood, I think, have wanted it more, and they've been really good in the forward half too. I think they've been dangerous inside 50. Crisp now. Yeah, he's been very good as a sub as well, Crisp. As James Brayshaw said. Umpire's ball.
so far this year all made finals last year. Collingwood didn't win any of the finals by any great margins, as we know. So there was very little in it, wasn't there? There was all year. And to be honest, when they got to that final day, the flip of the coin really the last couple of minutes. But what they are so good at is these last couple of minutes. And they've sort of played the last 6 minutes in the same way. Contest to contest. Taking it really slow, all on their terms. They're doing it again. Not sure it gets any easier for Collingwood. They've got Hawthorn then the bye.
Yeah, for sure, Aussie, mate. Haven't been able to answer back. Article 2021 AFL is... if I tip the pies, Murphy's Law, they'd win. You got to reverse psychology sometimes. Yeah, it is what it is, mate. Cameron now. Hasn't worked for me though. I've been bullish on Collingwood the last 2 weeks to bounce back, and when I go against them, they bounce back. No, but I felt this one really could have gone either way, to be honest. Because Brisbane weren't doing too crush hot themselves, but it's just at home. Expect Brisbane off the bye, come back, play their best, but Pies have been much better tonight for sure. But we've got inside 50s, Lions more possessions, more inside 50s. There you go. Petra puts it well. It's another loss for Brisbane winning the inside 50 count. So there's definitely upside. It's just a lot of issues going inside 50 for them. I think no service from the tools like Danaher and Hipwood ordinary tonight again, just like they were in opening round. They weren't really able to hit targets well inside 50 too. A bit of a fumble here. Oh, jeez, I thought I could have gone through for a soccer there from Leicester. Frampton did well. And then I thought he turned it over for a sec. Well, 25 seconds. Pies are home. Their first win of the season. It's going to be a big win, I think. Head into next week against the Hawks, then the bye. I can notch back a few wins, you'd think. And then as for Lions, they've got North Melbourne next week. Then the Demons at home. Yeah, they've got some tough games, Brisbane. So there we go. Collingwood get the win for your Thursday night. Pressure very, very good. I mean, throughout some stages of the game, it almost was like the Collingwood of old from last year. Really good swarm around the footy, outnumbering at ground level. And there we go. They get the win. 10 goals, 7, 72. 14 goals, 8, 92. Get it done by 20 points in the end. Alarm bells are ringing, though, for Brisbane for sure. Definitely. I mean, I'll tell you what, Chris Fagan, he's probably feeling it at the moment. But mentally, there's something wrong with Brisbane. I mean, inside 50 have been poor. Again, winning the inside 50 count. So I think there has to be done something a lot better when going inside their forward 50. 𝐼𝙗𝙪𝙩 and 𝐓𝐡𝐿 pretty poor tonight. But yeah, defensively much better, Collingwood. I thought Frampton was great. Maynard really stood his ground. So was Howard had some nice moments. Moore was good too. They defended well as a back six, but just ultimately, felt like when Brisbane wanted to go through the corridor, wanted to get that kick out, they weren't able to because I felt Collingwood's pressure, very, very good. Won the tackle count by a convincing margin. And as for themselves, when Pies go in the forward half, they had winners at ground level and in the air. Great win for Collingwood. Win they needed, so can they now take some momentum heading into the next few weeks? We'll have a look at the stats. So yeah, 4 goals for Elliott, 3 goals, 1 for 𝐼𝐿𝐴, 3 goals, 1 for Bobby Hill, 2 goals, 2 for Beau McCreary. Got plenty of output from those forwards tonight. So 0-2 now, Brisbane at home. And they were winless there last year. So yeah, things have really gone against the grain for Brisbane for sure. Okay, let's have a look at the stats before we finish off. So back and forth a wee bit the game, but Collingwood stronger for longer. Team stats, let's have a look. So 56 inside 50s to 43 Brisbane. So another game winning the inside 50s, but couldn't convert well on the scoreboard. 41 clearances to 36 in favour of the Lions. 31 to 23 stoppage clearances. Won the contest possessions by 1. But yeah, the big one is the tackles. 52 to 84. Really high numbers there from Collingwood. 16 to 9 tackles inside 50. 9 to 6 marks inside 50 for Collingwood. So efficiency really getting it done for them. And especially pressure too. Play stats. Let's have a look. So Lachie Neale, 35 and a goal. I thought he was good in quarter 2 and 3, but yeah, no, they were able to win a bit of stoppage throughout the second half a bit, but just overall, the ball movement really let them down, and just their pressure was poor. Brisbane collectively as a midfield. Meters game leader McCluggage with 687. Nick Dacos with 30 touches. Good game from him tonight. 3 clearances. 𝐓𝐴𝐿 with 30. Yeah, some pretty high possession getters really from both sides, but I think the role players really got the job done tonight for Collingwood for sure. John Noble 24, Tom Mitchell 24. 8 marks for Brayden Maynard tonight. Intercept possessions. 9 from Frampton, 7 from Maynard, 7 from Howe. So that's big from their call back 3 if you're also excluding Moore. 9 intercept possessions for 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴, 7 for Andrews, 6 for 𝘼𝐶𝗰𝗏. Overall, good night of footy from Collingwood. 3 centre clearances for Neale and Mitchell. And inside 50, 6 for 𝐷𝐿𝐴 and 6 for Jack Crisp. But yeah, Jack Crisp was sensational coming on as a sub. Really made an impact. In the end, he had 13 and a goal coming on halfway through the 3rd term. But yeah, they'll take that Collingwood. Momentum building potentially on the cards. Really good performance from them. Just out-muscled Brisbane. Just elite pressure, really. And much more efficient inside 50. So, what next for Brisbane? They should get the win over North, but yeah, looking really ordinary. I think going inside 50, they just don't look the same. And defensively, again, I think they're being let down a bit. Apart from Harris Andrews, who's, I think, had a good start to the year, he was pretty quiet tonight. Just collectively as a back line. That was their issue in 2022. It's what really let them down defensively. So, yeah. And as well, the efficiency was poor. But yeah, Pies too good in the end. They wanted it more, and they got the job done in the end. So, yeah, cheers for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did go on to enjoy. And yeah, streaming. I'll stream Port Adelaide and Melbourne Saturday night. Should be a cracker of a game. Really keen for that one. So yeah, feel free to stick by the channel over the weekend or so. Have a good Easter, everyone, of course. If you're going away, stay safe and all that. Have a good time with family. But yeah, plenty of footy over the next 4 or 5 days. So cheers for tuning in, fellas. Pies too good. Get it done by 20 points. And are they back? I mean, I want at least one of these teams to make the top 4 because I had both of them my 4. But yeah, Collingwood too good. They moved to 1 and 3 whilst the Lions 0 and 3. So alarm bells ringing for the Brizzy Lions. Pies too good in the end. Cheers for tuning in, everyone. See you later.